Hey, all you creatures from cyberspace. Thanks for joining us on another episode of the GraveTalk podcast. My name is Mark, again joined with Garrett and John. Today, we're not here to talk about a movie. We're not here to talk about video games. We're doing something completely different. We are going to go through a horror scenario to see if we can survive. We talk a lot of trash on this show. Let's be honest, fellas. We are always bad-mouthing the characters in these movies, always saying how stupid they are. Now it's time to put our money to the test. We have two special guests with us today, Kim and Jordan.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. Now, as you know, before we do anything on this, you got to take the monster test. Them's the rules.
Is it a joint test? Can they share answers?
No, I want all my glory just to myself.
Okay, I'm going to have you both answer together, and then I will give you an individual question at the end.
Oh, okay.
So you will get
Because
to
he's just going to copy all
stand
my
on your own.
answers.
I know.
Yeah.
Is this like a if you fail, there's the door kind of situation?
God, I hope so. That'd be so awesome. Just fucking cut their mic. Cut their mic, John.
No one's ever failed yet.
There is no actual grade. If I kicked you out, then we probably couldn't continue this episode.
So I'm kind of bulletproof in this
are.
then.
Wait, Jordan will now be Garrett.
Hey guys, how's it going?
But we're going to keep the facade up that if you fail, bad things will happen. Here we go. Ready?
Ooh.
I was born ready.
Question 1. What are 2 ways to kill a vampire?
Stake through the heart.
Sunlight.
Correct. Question number 2. Frankenstein's the name of the guy or the monster?
The guy.
The doctor? He's
a
doctor.
Should we give him credit for what he went to school
Yeah,
for?
come on. He
Yeah,
studied
yeah.
for like 4 years plus. I mean, you
Sorry, Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Number 3. How do you kill a werewolf?
Silver bullet.
Or you could probably take its head off too, if you're really ambitious.
Based on all the movies, they all kind of add their own flavor to it. So I'm sure there's one where beheading works, right?
Yeah, or herbal essences, shampoo and conditioner.
Question 4. Frankenberry, Blueberry, or Count Chocula?
I count Chocula, man.
That's what I was going to say. Count Chocula.
Mark, give the fucking dream up. No one's ever going to pick your stupid Frankenberry.
This planet is full of vanilla people. Someday, Frankenberry's going to get his due. That's all I'm saying. Question number 5.
Should have gone to fucking medical school, got that PhD.
Dr. Frankenberry. Okay, number 5. Who's the unofficial GraveTalk mascot?
Adam
I'm
Scott.
Scott, MFA.
Oh,
I believe he has his MFA.
get out.
It's honorary at least.
All right, Godzilla or King Kong?
Both have their merits. Let's just recognize that now. I'm going to go... Oh, God, it's so hard because I want to pick the monkey, right?
Ape.
Like, Godzilla
he's an
has
ape.
that beam. He's got like some laser.
Atomic breath.
I'm going Godzilla.
I got to go Kong on this one.
Yeah, my man.
All right, here's your individual questions. This first one's for Kim. Based on what you know, there's a door that's slightly ajar. Bloodstains lead into the door and seems to be about 2 hours old. The porch light is on and dusk is approaching. A. Garrett has died first. B. Mark has died first. C. John has died first.
Well, it's, as the maybe not undefeated champion, but reigning champion of John Dies First. It's obviously John.
That is correct. Now that brings me to my second question for you. Are you here today to kill John?
I've killed him enough. I'll let him live.
There's so many realities where John no longer exists, thanks to you. I just want to make sure he's safe.
For now. I don't know. We'll see.
Jordan, here's your question.
Yeah.
Based on what you know about Garrett, he would allow himself to be murdered if it was by A. a bear, B. a communist, or C. a creep wearing the freshly formaldehyded skin of John.
Oh, I'm going to have to go bear.
That is correct. Garrett would happily die by bear, I think.
I will fight a fucking bear. Mm-hmm. I will die horribly, but I will give it my best.
I think you like automatically reach legend status if you die by bear.
Like
Put
saying.
that on your tombstone, right?
Yeah. Like
Fought a
you
bear.
got-
It doesn't matter if you won at that point.
Yeah,
you fought the bear.
Absolutely. You die by bear, you got like at least 5 campfire stories about you in your future.
Some sort of
not
folk
future.
song by
Yeah.
an old country boy.
Yeah.
This is the legend of Garrett the bear.
Not the bear killer, the bear dyer.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome. You are now an official GraveTalk guests.
Well, there will be no higher honor in my life. So
This is true. Listeners, they've ascended.
Take that, PhD.
I didn't know how good that would make me feel until you said those words.
Yeah, there's a certain aura about you now.
No,
You can really see it. All right. Well, Jordan, you're here today. You were kind of in charge getting this scenario together for us. Why don't you tell how this went about and how long you've been working on this?
Yeah, sure. So this was this whole thing was the brainchild of the Texas State University Honors College Writers Circle. It's a weekly writers group. So we were kind of kicking this idea around whenever y'all were mentioning wanting to do something like this. So I reached out to them. It just so happens that this particular semester they were full of a bunch of D&D players in this writers group. So they, were like dogs with bones with this. They really latched onto it and really kind of took charge. So they split off into their own groups, and they each group was responsible for a scenario. There are 5 different chapters, if you will, throughout this game we'll be playing. They had complete creative freedom. They just kind of went off on their own. I didn't even dictate how the things were going to go. They just showed them to me when they were done. We reformatted everything just so it flows as smoothly as it can. But this is completely their original creation. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, I'm excited to see what they've come up with. Now, listeners, we have no previous knowledge to any of this going on, so we're going into it fresh and blind. Could you just briefly describe what each number on the dice will represent?
It's just, so for what we're doing now, for like these little outcomes, it is like 1, not successful at all. 2, not successful, but not like terrible. 3, successful, but not.
Okay, so when we're rolling these dice for these choices, the number 4 is going to be the top, the best possible outcome. 1 is the worst outcome, which could have some consequences in rolling a 1, correct?
True. But typically with these, especially this early on, like any ones like right now, it just means like, hey, it didn't work. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Gotcha.
Like we're not trying to kill anybody like this early on.
So no deep consequences yet, but there are going to be situations where our lives could be in the balance.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
I'm excited to do this.
Yes.
What?
We're going to be forced to play this. If this was a true scenario where we talk shit about our main characters, I would not even be here. I'd be like, y'all going to a crazy horror place? Deuces. I'm out.
Never thought I'd say this, but I agree with Garrett.
Oh, wow. It's the first time.
Finally happened.
So if we're forced against our will to be in a situation where we have to survive a horror plot line, then yes, this is where we are.
Let's do what we always do and build some headcanon here. Let's just say I tricked you into it, saying there was some sort of Street Fighter tournament happening in some warehouse or something.
I've got Street Fighter at home. Again, boom. What else you got?
It's a pop-up mystery science theater show.
There's a bear fight happening, and you can participate.
And you can
All
die.
right, let's go.
by
Shirts
bear.
off. Let's do this.
Let's go.
All right. This game is titled One Crazy Night in Weimar, Texas. Garrett, John, Mark, and Kim decide to take a little road trip. And they decide the best way to take said road trip is by bus.
The sturdiest of transports.
Oh, absolutely.
Greyhound party bus. What are we talking
I'm
here?
thinking old, white, like prison bus.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
Party bus was
Really, the
Mm.
only way GraveTalk travels is via prison bus. So this is realistic so far.
John, what did you do to get us in this situation?
Obviously not died first. So.
Y'all get on the bus, and Hank, the bus driver, greets you. And you all sit down. There's only the 4 of you in the bus. And as the bus is riding down the road, all of a sudden the bus halts and the doors open. Hank turns around. All right, this y'all's stop. You get off now.
I exit the bus per Hank's instruction.
Smart man.
I follow Mark.
Turn GPS on my phone. Where the fuck am I? I'm going to make sure there is a point of origin.
Hank sees you pull your phone, lumbers over to you like the big refrigerator of a man he is, snatches it,
Oh, suddenly he's a refrigerator.
and stomps it. Well,
Okay.
it's not Pixar, but I mean, he's built like a refrigerator.
In all the kerfuffle of that, I pull out my phone and share my location with every contact in my contacts, and then quickly hide it again.
Hank might be big,
master
but
of illusion.
Hank might be big, but he's too quick. He takes your phone too and stomps both Garrett and Kim's phones on the aisle in the bus, while Mark and John wait patiently, as good passengers do.
Okay.
John, don't take your phone out. Clearly
I
it will be
follow them
stopped.
out, but in my head, I'm like running through smoke signals, wondering if there's any planes flying overhead. I'm already prepared. He went my phone.
In light
Can't take my
of
phone.
Garrett and Kim's incompetence, Hank walks out and digs into Mark and John's pockets It's creepy, but he's just too big. You can't really do anything about it. Takes your
fella.
phone, smashes those two. No phones.
Hey, fella, where I'm from, we take a lady out to dinner first, okay? All right, so we're phoneless.
Yes.
Do we know where we are?
You do not know where you are.
Okay, did we
Did
just
we-
kind of wake up on this bus?
You got on the bus voluntarily to take a road trip to Weimar.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So we
yes.
had that in mind.
You had that in mind, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So Hank picks Kim and Garrett up and tosses them out to join their cohorts. You're standing on the side of the road as the bus drives away. Hank gives one last honk. Basically, you have nothing.
Hank's a
You
real
look around-
dick.
He is. You look around, you notice you are surrounded by corn. High stalks of corn that you can't even see over. You now have a choice. Do you walk down the road or do you go into the cornfield?
Okay, guys. I grew up in Kendall, New York. We grow a lot of corn, and I feel like I'm ready for this. First of all, I'm already locating the North Star to get my orientation. I'm not here to fuck around. My phone's gone. So,
Is it nighttime? Did we establish
It is
that?
nighttime,
Okay.
yes.
I posit we don't go on the road because then we're just open targets, right? Cornfield, but people don't know. Like the rows aren't that wide, but you can see all the way down them. And if someone's in your row, you just hop over to the next row so you can kind of zig and zag, okay? They may be really big fields, but just stick with me. You're going to be fine. I've navigated through many a cornfield.
I want to just bring up that I watched In the Tall Grass the other day, and that's like some crazy portal shit happening in those fields. Are you sure about your choice?
Are there portals in our fields?
If we're on the road, we can run into the corn if needed. But if we're in the corn,
How
we can get
flat
lost.
is the land? How far away can we see people coming? I already want to take cover.
I'll note there is no movie called Children of the Side of the Road.
That's a good point. Well, we can do like every other horror movie and split up.
Oh God, no.
Split up, split up, split. No, I'm just. I vote for road.
Okay. One vote for road. I'm assuming by John's remark, he's voting for road as well.
I think I would do road as well. I know you're so confident about this corn business, but fields are terrifying just by their very nature of not being road.
John is a city dweller. He doesn't even know that corn or grass could grow as high as it does.
That's a factual statement.
Right.
I was like, what are they growing in the tall grass? And my wife was like, it's grass. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
All right,
Up on a grass farm.
let's stick to the road for now.
Okay.
And then if you get to say I told you so,
Okay.
you can
I
have your
will.
moment. Okay. All right.
Much to Kim's chagrin, the group continues down the road. As you walk down, you hear the whirring of cars. You turn to see bright headlights coming towards you. You try to wave the cars down, but it's fruitless. They don't care about you. Sports cars whiz past you, almost knocking John over. John almost dies first.
Hey, you made it so far.
Whew, that was a close one.
So there's traffic. We're on a major.
There's some traffic
thoroughfare.
now,
Okay.
absolutely. There was a lull, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, it's
There's
as
sports
if
cars, so we're not just in the middle of nowhere.
Classic cornfield
Yeah.
sports cars.
All those farmers getting those cars during their midlife crises. It happens.
one sports car whizzes by you, a Dodge Viper, and before you wonder, I didn't even realize they made those anymore. It spins out, crashes, and skids deep into the cornfield. There is now a flattened path of corn that the car left in its wake. Now, do you go find the car, or do you go into the corn, but still a different direction, as in you're not following the path that the car made?
I would take this time to go, there was a really cool TV show in the 90s called Viper.
Oh my
And make sure to tell everybody
Garrett pushes
about that.
John into traffic.
Yeah, I would take this time to say, John, we're gonna die. This is not the time.
Now, against a corrupt system, a lone fight for justice. Viper is taking back the streets.
Mark takes the time to talk about that old show Viper with John while the other two are wondering what to do. Is that the show where it turned into different cars, like
Yeah.
based on the time of day?
Well, it turned into like a silver Viper when it was in combat mode, and then it was a red Viper when it was in street mode.
Right. So
I like that show.
this conversation is actually written. It results to option Z, so now the game's over.
Really?
I'm kidding.
The kids were like, we know they're old. They're definitely going to talk about Viper.
Garrett and Kim die of boredom. What year is it? Is it present day?
It's
Cover.
present day. Yes, it's present day.
Fuck that guy who spun out. Okay, this is all about us surviving.
He's got a phone.
Oh, we could get his phone.
Maybe he's a trap. Also, all four of us are not going to fit in a Viper.
No one crashes their Viper to trap somebody.
Or do they, Garrett?
Dun, dun, dun.
So, the situation that you're in now, you have, just to reiterate, you have the, you can go straight up just into the cornfield, right? As Kim wanted to originally. You can go in the cornfield, but now after the car, so you're following the flattened path, a little bit safer. Because now the road is just, it's like Circuit of the Americas. There's just sports cars just blaring past now. Like, this is turned into like fucking Frogger. So, yes, those are your, you must go in the cornfield, but you're either
Is this
going
some sort of Fields of Dreams shit? Like all these ghost cars are just like
If you
flying
crash
through
it,
this.
they will follow.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say let's go check the Viper out. We could grab a
Okay.
cell phone. Maybe there's some
Okay.
items, or maybe this person needs help.
Okay.
Right?
Still, fuck that guy. But if you think about it, and it is a trap, he maybe has explosives in the car, or there's probably only 2 people in that car. If it is a trap, and there's 4 of us, could probably take them.
You must be a lot of fun on road trips. It's
I am-
Fuck that guy. That car's an explosive device, and no.
She does inspire a lot of confidence. Do you realize how many pickle jars I've opened since we've been together?
All right. I vote for the car. You just want to go wander through the corn.
I mean, I'll go to the car, but I'm like ready to fight someone.
We'll pull up the rear.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna bring in the flank.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what they say. Bring in the flank.
If he has a phone,
says that, Mark?
hold it up to his face. Get that Face ID to open it up first.
All right, John, are you with me? Let's go check the Viper.
Yes, I definitely
Okay.
want to see a Viper in real life. So,
Maybe you can talk to the hopefully not dead driver about the show Viper.
if you're driving a Viper and don't know about the show, what are you doing?
So,
It's like going into a DeLorean and I've never seen Back to the Future. Like, what are you talking about? I just like this car.
I'm just a big Lee Iacocca fan.
the benevolent group decide to go check out the car. Kim and Garrett both squaring up in the back, just ready for anything. So you go towards the car, and the apparent car crash is unrecognizable. The car is neatly parked without a scratch in sight.
Fucking told you it was a trap.
That's that Viper quality.
The car lights are flashing. You get closer to the car, and you see that there is no driver whatsoever. When you open the door, the lights turn off.
It's a
You
spaceship.
turn the
isn't it?
headlights back on, and they're a spotlight, and it shows a combine in the distance. Do you?
Combine.
It's the
It's
big.
it's farming equipment. They go through the field and it chops up all the crops.
Oh,
They have like
For
the
harvest.
long cylindrical
Yeah.
blade in the front.
In
that kind of
every
whirls.
horror movie, it's the shit that they run people over with to kill them.
cool.
and her combine knowledge is the reason why Kim is here today.
Right on.
Do you, as you're walking towards the combine, go into the combine, climb onto the combine for maybe you get a better vantage point because the corn stalks?
Do I
are so
have
high.
to approach it head on, or can I like flank it and come in through the side so it doesn't just like flip on and run me over?
I'm sure you can approach it however way you want to.
Okay.
So is it a ghost Viper or is somebody actually in it and got out of it?
We don't know.
Can we see if there's footprints?
That's
by the
Weimar,
door?
Texas for you, man.
I'm rolling to see if there's footprints by the car.
Okay, you want to roll to see? All right, so Garrett is going to roll to see if there are footprints by the door.
I got a 4.
Okay, he got a 4, so there were footprints by the
In a cornfield.
leading-
I don't know.
door, leading to
Kim, do you want to
road.
die? All right. I'm the only one using my brain here.
Garrett starts following the footprints.
Fuck no, I don't.
As he starts following them, a force unseen pushes him back to the group.
Oh, is that the force of the game? That's the rules of the game.
Roll
I
later.
don't
and
appreciate
find
this
out.
game telling me what I would do because if I saw footprints, I would not follow footprints. It just means it's not a ghost car.
So we can avoid the combine,
Yes.
get in it or on it. I don't see any benefit of getting on it.
For
other than-
vantage point.
Yeah, but if you're in it, you would have basically that same vantage point.
Shake hands
Also,
with danger, Mark.
I think we would all fit in a combine, potentially, so we could ride that shit out. But, like, where are we riding it to?
Do you have to have keys to turn a combine on?
Maybe they're in there. But I
These are-
also feel like the combine is a trap.
I would like to go look inside the Viper. I want to see if actor James McAfee from the show Viper is inside.
You want to roll for that?
Yeah, I'll roll for that.
Okay.
Listeners, a little peek behind the curtain.
McAfee, is that you?
My man just Googled that while we were playing this game.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, so Mark goes into the Viper, opens it up, and instead of James McAfee, it is a sealed version of the McAfee antivirus software. So
It's just a box copy of M-Shield. Well, this
that is good
interesting.
for nothing and nobody anymore. So he tosses it aside.
John, it's not James McAfee. We can do something else now.
I gotta tell you, my disappointment is immeasurable. I vote to go to the Combine, but yes, diagonally or in some way where it won't directly just run me over.
Okay. Are we climbing onto it, getting into it?
I support the idea of getting into it.
Getting into it? So we're ditching the Viper and going to the Combine.
Yeah. I mean, maybe take the antivirus. If it is aliens, maybe we could install it.
I'd like to thoroughly check the car before we leave to see if there's anything in the trunk, any items, stuff like that.
Weapons.
Okay. So you open the trunk, and do you want to roll for that?
A 4.
A 4. Inside the trunk is a very, very long but frayed rope.
Definitely take that. Could be useful.
We can sell it. Let it know there's no reason to be afraid.
Okay, we're taking Rope with us. He's now a party member.
That's cursed rope,
Shouldn't
bro.
gender assume Rope either.
They are now party member, Mark.
Thank you.
The more you know.
Give that rope a die.
So now we're moving on to the Combine.
Yes, so rope in
Are we
hand.
going to the Combine?
We have to for the vertical view.
We don't. We can turn around and go back to the road.
Then we're going to get
That's-
hit by flying vipers on the road.
Flying Vipers and the unseen force that is pushing you away. The road is a
Oh,
The
shit.
corn has us now, Garrett.
We belong to the corn.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
So you get into the Combine, and although you are cramped and confined in such a tight space, you do notice that there are keys left in the ignition and a storage space at the back. Do you
A storage space?
a little storage compartment in the back?
Oh, okay.
Like a trunk. Like could a human fit?
it's like a little compartment.
So like not human size.
Can we check the compartment?
You can check it. You can either turn the Combine on and drive, or investigate the back storage space.
Ooh, tricky. There could also be a trap in the storage space. I feel like we ready our wits and our weapons.
Our weapons.
Rope, are you ready? It's your time to shine, Rope.
Mark, you're ready to
you
lasso
could.
him.
You get a good corn stalk, and you could probably beat somebody.
We can
with
make
a pretty
a makeshift ship real quick, boys.
Rope responds back, I sure as shit am, Bubba.
Oh, my God. Are you serious? Did the rope talk?
Yes,
Now
and
it does.
oddly enough, sounds like Towley.
Should we make some shanks out of some corn cobs? Is that what you're saying? Like, do we
I was
ready
envisioning more because the length of them and the velocity of the ear of corn at the end of said corn stalk, right in the dome.
now? Like whack him with it?
Yeah.
Hey, John, I'll give you $2 to check this little compartment in the back.
$2.
That's right.
Make it $2.50 and I'm in.
Here's
I'll
the
give you
downfall
$5 cash money.
All right.
of not checking it. We start driving, and it is a trap, and it comes up on us unaware. At least if we're checking it, we're ready.
John just agreed to do it for
Yeah,
$5.
$5. I'm going to go check the trunk space.
Roll
here.
your dice. Roll your dice.
Okay, so John is rolling to check.
The
Oh,
compartment.
and I got a 1.
Okay, so John tries to open up the compartment, but it will not open, unfortunately.
So
we have the
anticlimactic.
ignition keys. I would imagine there's more keys to
And
this.
3 other people can roll for the outcome of the storage compartment if you'd like to check it.
I will now roll to see if I can open the compartment. I got a 3.
Okay. You go to the back storage space and you open it. There's something inside. There's a trunk inside that you were unable to open.
There's a trunk within the trunk?
There's also, so it's a compartment. And it's like so you can open up the compartment and then in the little
Like a little
area-
mini closet?
Yeah. And then
Okay.
there's a trunk inside said
So this is like
storage closet.
it's gonna be like a Russian doll situation. It's gonna
Yeah.
be trunk on trunk on trunk.
Until you open a ring box and then it proposes to you.
I'm
Congratulations,
excited.
Mark.
Oh, I've
or
been waiting for this
Professor
day.
Moody is hidden inside.
Oh no. Okay, who's left?
Then I asked Garrett for my $5 because even though I failed, I did try.
I do pay John his $5.
All right, man of his word.
Okay. All right, so
Kim, do you want to try to open it?
Open the trunk.
Yeah. Is that something we can roll for?
Yeah. I'll try to open the trunk. See how it goes. Hopefully successfully, like I'm playing Zelda.
Corn and rope in hand, ready to go.
I got a 3.
okay, so you do open the trunk, and inside the trunk is there's a blanket covering something up. You remove the blanket, and there's a pile of porno mags
Ow.
with a Catholic school theme.
Ew.
And there's also a large toolbox
Oh, okay.
next to the trunk.
I searched for the names James McAfee on the trunk. Does this belong to actor James McAfee?
Would you like to roll for that? So you were successful in opening the
But it's
major
completely
trunk.
useless.
But yes, but there is
Well,
a very clear
Debatable, am I right? No.
Yeah. Rope is excited. But there's also a very clearly marked toolbox next to said trunk that is also locked.
We're getting in there.
Whoever was in this combine, very into security. I'll tell you that. He took his physical security very seriously.
They're like, one day this Hank fella's gonna drive these 4 people over here, and I just want to have a little fun
I
with
still want him to steal my shit, so...
I really want to know why he has a trunk of porn on his farming.
Hey, sometimes your combines, it can get lonely out there. Like, what else are you going
I find that very believable, actually. Yeah. That's what I assume everyone who does farming is doing.
So you are now left. The group is now left with a choice. You can climb further. The toolbox requires you to get inside of the compartment. You can climb further into the compartment and go for the toolbox, or you can just stop searching and try to drive the combine, which does have keys in the ignition.
John, I got $5 if you climb there and open that toolbox.
All right,
Can I borrow
Mr.
$5 real quick?
I was going to say, Mr. Infinite Wallet, how much money do you have?
Hey, look, I carry at least $20 in cash on me at all times.
I mean, that's fair. Okay.
So I've got at least 3 more times to get John to do something I don't want to do.
Do we want tools?
I want tools, but I really feel like there's like a body chop in half scenario coming with climbing into a compartment, a very mysterious compartment that has a toolbox and a trunk.
Think of it like the
enough
back
to
compartment
climb
of
into.
of like an 18-wheeler's cab.
I have
Never
never
been
been
in an
in one
18-wheeler.
of those.
Oh, okay.
Never been in a combine, never been in the back of an 18-wheeler.
So I'm having a conversation
Combine
with
I'm
myself.
more familiar with.
Yes, it is just
Hence
a very
why Garrett's
small-
still alive.
or an extended cab pickup truck. It's like you have the back seat area, but it's very small. I mean, you can fit stuff back there. You can climb back there. You know what I mean? It's about the width of the cab itself.
So this is still in the cab
This
of
is still
combine.
in the cab of the combine. Yes. There's a toolbox says like snap-on tool. You're like that's a toolbox if I've ever seen
I'm
one.
really hoping that within the toolbox is at least a screwdriver that you could definitely like stab a motherfucker with.
The toolbox looks very appealing in the back dark corner.
This feels like a trap.
It's very appealing.
$5, you say?
I give John $5. Get in there, roll.
All right, I'm trying to open the toolbox.
Okay, so you climb all the way into the back. So John, you
$10
go all the
for a
way
chair.
into the back, but not before flipping through a few pages of the porno mags.
I'm looking for directions,
You see women-
instructions. It's very...
You see women wearing nothing but plaid and pleated skirts, and then all of a sudden you feel a jolt. You look around.
familiar.
Right.
Dirty mags will do that to a man.
A jolt. Let's just the combine kind of jolts.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I can see.
Combines are rocking.
These are some pretty clever writers here. Okay. So you feel a jolt of the combine. You look around, and there's nothing there. There's another jolt, and all of a sudden, John is suddenly pushed forward, and you knock everybody else down. So you're launched out of the storage compartment, and you bowl into everybody, knocking everyone down. So you all stand back up, and you look behind John for what pushed him out of the storage compartment, and then you scream when you see a black creature made up of tentacle-like appendages attached to John's back.
Ooh.
And you panic.
Get this fucking tentacle off of me.
So
John, before
the
you
tent-
die, quickly pass me that $10 you just made.
Worth it.
John, were you able to grab any tools out of the toolbox?
No. Where's rope?
the tentacle creature is constricting around John. John is unable to breathe, and John is incapacitated. Not dead, but incapacitated. So what do you guys do?
I mean, it's been nice to know John.
We
but-
push John into the compartment
yeah,
and close
yeah,
the
yeah.
door.
Yeah.
And I'm rolling right now, and I got a 4.
Okay, so Garrett successfully pushes.
Wait a minute. We're not even going to try to help the poor guy. Just, he's out of here.
Mark,
I mean, we got a rope.
you've seen horror movies. No.
We're supposed to survive, Mark.
Yeah.
All right.
So Garrett goes to push John,
Starts the combine, drives into the Viper. The Viper tells no.
He successfully pushes John into the storage compartment, which locks mysteriously behind John. But equally mysteriously, the creature is now attached to Garrett's back, constricting around him. He is now unable to breathe and is incapacitated. John bursts out of the storage compartment, rejoins Mark and Kim.
And
what do we do?
Take that, bitch.
This is some bullshit, okay?
And at this point, we just walk away, right? Because, I mean...
Yeah, he's not doing anything. He's just, I jump into the storage compartment because it's going to come off my back and attach to somebody else based off what we've just seen.
But there's no one else in the combine. Are we
it's a
all...
small
okay.
sample
Are we all in the
size.
combine?
Also slightly
we're
confused
still all in the
because
combine.
I think, again, combines are big, but this big? But
I picture like the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. Like you can stand
Holy
up
shit,
and
that's a
walk
huge
around.
combine.
Yeah, some
Well,
of them
yeah,
are pretty
okay,
big.
okay, yeah. Okay, so we're all still in the combine. It
Everyone
could
report to
attach
Deck C of the combine.
to-
So remember, we have last time on Strange Night in Weimar, Texas, we have Garrett with the creature on his back. John, Mark, and Kim are all panicking. The toolbox is now left unattended in the back.
I go for the toolbox.
Okay, Kim goes for the toolbox.
How big is this thing on my back?
Big enough to choke
Like
you.
Like an octopus.
I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
is it
like
an
a-
octopus? Is it like,
a 10-year-old kid.
Ooh.
Like
I don't know how big a 10-year-old
like a-
kid is by normal.
Okay, here, let me help. 9-year-old kid.
Still have no idea. Don't hang around a lot of kids, you guys. Are we talking like, let's put
say-
it dog sizes?
Like a
dog
mastiff
sizes.
size.
Yeah, like a mastiff.
English mastiff.
You know what I mean?
I don't know
Yeah,
how big
kinda
children
comes up-
are.
kinda
Tell me
comes
how
up
big
right
in
here.
dogs.
Well, I mean, kids just look small in general to me, so I'm not like...
Till it's on your back.
No. Okay, so Kim goes to the toolbox. You reach inside, you open it, you see a large crescent wrench.
Fuck yeah.
What do you do with it?
Because we could all just leave the combine and I could take my weapon with me.
And Garrett, meanwhile, he has this look in his eyes like he can't say it, but he's communicating. Help me.
If the thing can teleport off someone's back onto someone else's back, it don't matter.
I think if I try to attack it, it's going to attach onto my back. And I've been talking a lot of shit about not saving people, so...
Yeah, just hit Garrett to put him out of his misery faster.
Do it.
I do...
Go to hit me.
No, I'm going to try to wrestle the thing off his back.
Okay,
You're
so I
gonna
give
try
the
to
wrench
rest-
to
yeah.
Mark.
Okay, so Kim gives the wrench to Mark. Mark goes to whack the thing off of Garrett's back, and that will result in a roll.
I missed.
Okay, so you rolled a 1.
I think I hit myself in the head with a wrench, probably.
a very Tom and Jerry moment.
Dong.
Yes. So the monster stays on Garrett's back. Mark hits it again, and now you have 3 points. The points will be explained later. So now what do we do?
Yeah, well, can I first say, in my mind, I imagine that this monster turns to Mark and goes, "You have 3 points now."
Mark says, "Are you James McAfee?"
I should have installed the antivirus.
Okay, so while you are busy debating on what to do next after Mark's incredible
attempt.
mess up,
Do we?
the monster screeches like a cacophony of the screams of 1,000 dying creatures, slithers between the cracks in the door, and forcing the door open. You are now free, and that ends our first chapter.
Wait, so but
However,
the
before
monster's out in the world
the monster
now.
is out in the world now.
Oh, we're all fucked.
Sucks
Sorry.
for the
However, we need John and Garrett to each roll a d4 because they had the monster attached to their backs at one point.
3.
I got a 4.
On to chapter 2.
Guys, we need to take a quick powwow here and discuss our failures in the combine.
That was not a team effort, y'all.
All right, we're rolling into chapter 2, and my publicist is requiring me to make a statement. I incorrectly called James McCaffrey, and I'm terribly, terribly sorry to Mr. McCaffrey. Please accept our apologies. Don't sue us.
Was McCaffrey the one who wrote in? Like, hey, man, that's not my name.
Yes, he was the one. Again, apologies. I will try to do better.
We have
New Year's
the best
resolution.
legal team in the business. We really do.
All right, so where we left off, we need to redouble our efforts here, fellas. I don't think we did very well. I'm surprised we made it all the way through, especially when each other are thrusting each other into compartments and leaving us for dead.
We do have a rope and a wrench now.
Okay.
And now we know what's out there, or at least one of what's out there.
So what are we dealing with here? We're looking at a black creature. I'm guessing some Lovecraftian thing with teleport abilities. And this is me discussing it with us after we've had this horrific event. How do you guys feel, Garrett and John? You're not growing any extra limbs, are you? You're not under some sort of mind control?
Any puncture wounds?
I got the black lung pop.
Would someone under mind control be aware that they're under mind control, Mark?
No, but we always have
That's
to
what
ask
someone
them
under
if
mind
they're
control
okay.
would say.
Oh,
What have y'all done? I was having a great day. No.
So am I mind controlled right
Yes.
now? I don't know.
Is this a stand by me? Is this a stand by me leech moment where we have to inspect each other, John?
Yes.
and if you find one, you have to eat it.
Them the rules. All right.
I'll give you $5 to eat mine. Okay, hold on. Edit that out. That needs to be. That'll come back to haunt my political career.
I'm going to isolate that and put that out on YouTube.
That's the T-shirt right there.
I draw the line somewhere, Garrett. That's $7.
I guess we should check each other and see if we have any like weird stuff on us.
Perception check. Can we tell if these guys are different in any visible way? Talking.
There are no visible ways to check if someone is, but I mean, if
No
you'd like
puncture
to
wounds?
check, no, nothing. But if you'd like to check John and Garrett's back to,
John seems taller. I seem smarter. Worth it.
All right, I'm going to check John's back.
yes. So Mark, you're going to roll to check John's back.
Jeez, Mark.
You can't even lift his shirt up.
I rolled a 1.
What are you doing? Mark, get off me.
Come on, John, this is natural. Let me look at your back.
No means no.
So Mark is unable to, with his one roll. He's unable to lift John and Garrett's shirts up high.
Don't
enough
bring
to
me
check
into
their
this.
Garrett, come here.
No, I'm good. I saw what happened.
Let me get hands. Okay, so the door to the combine is now open. You try to start the combine just for kicks, but it won't start. So the combine is now useless. You get out and you see in the distance lights for a town, far off in the distance. So you start walking towards those lights. So as you walk towards the lights, you vacate the cornfield. Suddenly, you are stranded, or you find yourself stranded in a farm, and this is where chapter 2 begins. So at the farm, to the right is a barn. In the middle is a wide dirt path open to the sky, exposed. And to the left is a house with the inside lights on, behind which is a fenced-off area with zombified animals in it. The fenced-off area also has a truck with lights on. It would be too far to walk into town, so you need to get to the truck. And to get to the truck, you can either check the house, go along the middle road, so that wide dirt path, or go through the barn.
Barn might have some more weapons, just saying.
And if it doesn't, I submit the idea that we ride out of here on zombie horses.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm in
no.
for this.
I'm pro barn. I'm team barn.
So wait, the zombie animals are where?
In a pasture.
Yes, just in a so the house that has the inside lights on, and behind the house is a fenced off area, and you see zombified animals in that. So
Fenced-off
essentially,
area, also
going
known
to
as
the
a
house is
pasture.
taking you closer to said zombified animals.
Okay.
Also, whoever's in the house is keeping said zombified animals, so avoid them.
Unless this is a zombie animal farm type situation.
It's the zombie of George Orwell just hanging in there.
I think we should use stealth as best we can here.
Concur.
If we can tell they're zombie animals from this far away, they must be really gross looking.
Or perhaps really smelly.
They could probably also tell we're not zombie people if we can tell they're zombie animals, so that's worrisome.
Well, we could do what Walking Dead always does and like find some dead carcass and rub it all over ourselves.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh, you sure?
I'm pretty positive I'm not touching a dead carcass.
I'm pretty sure the noises of me gagging would give it away that I'm not one of them.
Okay.
It's all, and you're all, it's like, here we go.
All right. Should we try to stealthily make our way to the barn then?
Stealthily being the operative word.
Stealthily. Would you like to roll for how stealthy you can be?
I've been knocking all these
I don't
ones
know.
out.
Oh, I'm going to roll this one.
Is this
baby.
roll for the whole team or individually?
This is going to be rolling for the entire team.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Who wants to roll? Not Mark.
Which may or may not have consequences, but you mentioned stealthy, so let's just go ahead and see how stealthy you are.
Lucky die.
Listeners, Garrett is passing me his die
it
because
was-
mine is busted. Has nothing to do with the roller. It's all about the equipment here. Kim is scared.
I'm very nervous.
2.
Not great, but not as bad as it could have been.
So you're not like Three Stooges level, but you know,
Mark, stop stepping on every branch, please.
the Benny Hill theme music plays as the group makes their way
in the barn.
to the barn. But hey, you know what, Mark? I'm happy. You're moving up. You know what I mean? Next one's a 3. I can feel
Yeah, I'm
it.
working my way to the 4.
So the group gets to the barn. The door's locked naturally, but you may have a tool from earlier to use.
Rope.
You
I'm
tried
gonna
to put the
jam you
rope in the keyhole.
All right, someone take this wrench from me. I'm rolling 1s and 2s. Maybe you guys can have better luck getting inside this barn.
I'll take the wrench. I'm pretty good with tools.
So the barn is locked just with a standard padlock. So the crescent wrench, if you swing hard enough, you could break
Or
it.
use leverage, as we
Right.
learned in science class.
I would also like to just say that banging on metal with a giant wrench may get the attention
Yeah,
of any
I think it's going to
undead
get
thing nearby.
like some zombie
But is it
animals.
fenced in? Aren't those animals fenced in, or are they just
For
roaming?
They're
now.
fenced in.
Oh, okay.
Do we want to check the perimeter of the barn, make sure there's not like a back door or a...
I think we should check the
Would
perimeter.
you like to check the
very
perimeter?
stealthily.
So I said we use the rope and tunnel underneath it.
Ropes are known for digging.
That's a good digging rope.
Are we going to roll to check and see? Yeah.
This is a one
So-
group roll.
Yeah. So
John,
what
roll.
you're doing now is you're checking to see if there's any sort of back door. So we're rolling to see if there's another way into the barn.
Oh, I also roll a 2.
So there is a way into the barn from the back. If you happen to be like a mouse, it's a tiny, tiny hole.
If only they'd kept that antivirus disc.
I shoved the rope through the hole to get a better look at things, also known for their eyes, ropes. These are all these rope-based facts you're learning today.
GraveTalk podcast brought to you by Rope.
This is the point in the video game where they say you cannot use that item at this time.
So can we potentially launch a projectile into said zombie animal pasture, cause a ruckus
You're like
That'll-
30 steps ahead.
that will, okay, listen,
Mark's over
because
here
Launch
sticking a rope in the hole.
cause a diversion, have a little bit of noise cover so I can, using leverage, not brute force of fucking banging on it like an idiot, and just like shove it in, pop some
so-
hinges, which is still going to cause some noise, but hence the zombie pasture ruckus.
So you want to MacGyver a catapult of sorts
Abso-fucking-lutely.
to launch a projectile.
You're mostly looking to create a diversion.
Just
It
some
sounds
noise,
like
some
it.
noise in the zombie
Sounds like it.
pasture.
Oh,
To-
I got this. Garrett, I'll pay you $10. You go make a diversion.
This $10 bill's seeing a lot of action.
John, I'll pay you $10 to shut the hell
We
up.
can't sacrifice any group members for the diversion because there's no guarantees that there is an easy exit from the barn or
Okay,
anything good in there.
So Kim decides to distract said animals with a
I'm doing the leverage. I'm breaking the lock.
oh, so
Someone else
you're
has to do
nominating.
the-
So you,
yes.
okay, so
John will pay you $5.
so you will now roll for said person's success.
Have we not thought about just standing in the dirt section and just lighting everything else around us on fire? Because it's going to burn away.
We don't have
don't
any
have anything
fire
to
starting
burn.
things.
We got 2 sticks and some rope.
I'm unaware of any sticks. We have rope
That-
and
We're near a
wrench.
barn. We can break off some sticks.
Trying to start a fire results
So-
to option Z, and the game's over because for the next 3 hours you're going to be rubbing sticks together.
I'm rolling to see the success of the person catapulting something into the zombie field to cause a zombie field ruckus.
Can we just say, is everybody signed off on this idea before we launch a catapult into dead zombie animals?
Mark turns around from his rope keyhole task to check and make sure that everyone else is okay with Kim deciding the fate of said success.
The two tainted guys are standing there going like, this is all just a terrible idea. And they're all like, I'm going to use this rope to tunnel through. And she's like, we'll make a catapult out of animal carcasses. this, and I'm just like, well, I mean, how bad is it? How bad is a curse if
I
we're
look
not?
at
The
Garrett.
range. It's like Mark's at a 1, Kim's at a 10. It's like, can't we just find like a 6?
I look at Garrett and I go, are we sure they're not mind controlled?
We're just passing $10 between us. We're laundering money between the two of us.
Sure, you know what? It's as good of an idea as any. Why don't
Let's
we
do
wake up
it.
zombie
Why not?
animals?
Let's do it.
Okay. So who is the person you're nominating, Kim? The person that is going to try to distract said animals, and then you were going to roll for that person's success.
Who's got the best throwing arm?
Mark, I think you should give up with rope and try this throwing thing.
Okay, here, you hold the rope. I'll throw the thing.
You hold the rope. Oh boy.
All right, so I have the rope now, and I resume sticking it in the hole.
I got a 2. Mother.
I can't break into the
So
upper echelon.
Mark is able to distract one measly zombified goat,
Does it go? But like,
but it would
that's
more
of a
be like
sheep.
a like that, like no.
You gotta have a little throaty demon thing going on.
Yeah, give me a bag of flaming hot Cheetos, and I'll have that going on.
I think that'd be enough noise distraction to cover up me wrenching the
Okay.
lock.
So Kim breaks the lock, and when she does, a spring-loaded trap
Oh, fuck
swings and grabs her inside. It's like a big rope kind of trap, like, grabs you by the ankles and you're dangling inside the barn there.
I've
So you're
excellent core
dangling from the
strength.
ceiling. Zombified sheep and pigs with jaws hanging open and fiery red eyes start to stampede the entire group. And to escape this, you can either abandon Kim and run out of the barn,
Go on.
or look for something else to do.
Guys, I'm just gonna say again, excellent core strength. I think I can free myself from the trap
Where does this rope go? Can we climb this rope to freedom?
because I'm above so all the sheep and stuff.
Not
are
yet,
attacking
not
them.
yet. So you're dangling, right? And then Mark, John, and Garrett are watching you dangle. And then all of a sudden, zombified sheep and pigs start storming
From inside the barn or from outside the barn?
from outside the barn. They're
Okay.
starting. So they're coming from another area, right?
another
they're animals
zombie
you didn't-
pasture.
Yeah, like it's so that you hear the zombified sounds of sheep and pigs, and then they start coming at you, and it's like quick decision. Are you guys hightailing it? Maybe rescue Kim, maybe not.
Can we pin ourselves in the barn, like pull Kim in and close the doors?
Well, I think she's in. I think it pulled her inside the barn and she's hanging upside down inside the barn.
Okay.
Join me in the barn.
And I think we could run inside the barn and close the barn behind us. But then we have done that thing where we've locked ourselves inside a place with zombies trying to get inside.
Like every
With
horror
only
movie.
one entrance and exit, though. Apparently, we've checked the
Except
perimeter.
for zombie mouse, they can get through the back.
We can just stomp zombie mouse. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Marky's rolling ones. The mouse takes Mark down. Give me your money, you son of a bitch.
I've become a detriment to the team.
That's true. That is an option. Or the other option is we run and leave Kim. But where will we run to?
Exactly.
I don't think I can outrun a sheep.
And
They're
I'm-
surprisingly fast.
I think I can outrun a sheep.
Pigs can devour a human body.
It's true. And goats just climb on shit, so I mean,
Oh, they're total assholes.
Love a good goat. You know what I'm saying?
Lovable
eat the
assholes.
side of your house.
How do you know this?
No, that's true. They eat your
Really?
siding. They fucking climb on your cars. And
They're terrible
fuck 'em all.
animals.
Wow.
They will eat anything that you don't want them to eat. Like people get them for grass. And
So like people that go to Golden Corral.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
goats are like the
grass.
Golden Corral customers of the animal universe.
I just want to point out, like, we're learning so many things about farm life.
Yes,
here.
we are.
Are we abandoning Kim or not? Is the question.
And we
I'll
have
leave it
to
up to
all
y'all.
choose together. Like, there's
yes,
no,
this
we
is
can't
one
split.
right on.
Okay.
This is one where y'all are going to choose together.
Not that I would ever leave the rest of the group.
But I like the idea of us debating about goats while this zombie herd is chasing us. So this is a good use of our time.
I love the idea of you guys like stopping to like roll a die.
That's exactly how it happens in real life.
Yeah.
That's how we make all our podcast decisions too.
So do you hightail it out or do you try to?
We have to save Kim. She's the only one who knows what a combine is.
I'm over here digging holes with ropes.
She's also the person that recommended we run straight into the corn the moment we
Which I still think would have been a good choice.
Oh boy. All right, let's go inside. Someone roll and see if we're successful.
go inside to try and save.
We're gonna go inside and close the door behind us and try to save Kim from the inside.
cool.
This is your role.
right, well, hold on.
This team over here is not holding it together.
Oh
So
boy, here we go. I got a 4.
Right on.
You are now designated roller.
So Garrett has rolled a 4. So Garrett looks around the barn. Meanwhile, the sounds of the zombified sheep and pigs are coming, getting closer and closer.
That's the sound of success.
So Garrett finds a ladder all the way up to the loft, and if he climbs it, he'll be able to just barely make it up to the very top of the loft. So do you climb the ladder or no?
Well, we're secure inside this barn at this point, right? The door's closed.
Right.
I would like to just check the barn first to make sure there's no zombie animals in here with us before we start going
Excellent
up ladders
point.
and stuff.
Yeah, so there any hatchet,
there any danger
any
that we should be aware
sights,
of?
Any pitchforks?
So you decide to check and see if there's any dangers in the barn. So you want to roll for that?
Come on, not one. One.
zone eyes out.
So the sheep and the pigs approach the barn from the outside, and they start breaking through. They haven't broken through yet, but they're starting to like kick at the planks of the barn. It's an old barn. It's been through some shit. So you're probably not going to be safe in this barn for much longer.
I would just like to point out I'm a strong, independent woman. I can probably free myself. So if y'all want to check for other options, I will work on that.
Well, that's why I said we look for any kind of sights, hatchets.
Did you? Okay,
Weapons.
you want to look for some hatchets and
Yes,
weapons?
let's
First,
quickly
I
look for
say,
anything.
Mark, I don't know how this is your fault, but this is your fault.
I accept responsibility.
John, if you die first, you can literally blame Mark.
Yeah, definitely.
One roll marks what they call them. Okay, so you want to roll to check for something?
Yeah. You got a 2.
2. Okay, so Garrett, you look and see if there's any kind of weaponry, any kind of tools, anything like that, like hanging on the barn walls, because there often are, right? The pitchfork hanger is empty. The other fork hanger is empty. Basically, everything is empty except for the very end. There is a tiny, well, not tiny, probably about 4 inches, a 4-inch blade. It's rusty.
Okay.
Probably like one use out of it. So you see Kim is dangling from a rope, and there's still the ladder, and now you have a blade in hand. The zombified sheep and pigs are trying to get out.
So I did get the blade.
You got the blade.
Okay.
But it's rusty, and you only got one. You can only do one thing with it.
Do you think it would cut through a rope like that level, or is it just like a one stab break type thing?
I consult our rope. Rope, would this cut you?
It sure would.
Can I hand it to Kim to use her incredible
can-
core strength to cut herself free?
You can hand it to her, or you can also climb the ladder and try to cut it
I'm gonna
yourself.
hand it to her.
Okay. All right. So
Strong
Don't
independent
climb
woman.
a ladder with a fucking rusty knife, dummies. This is how you die.
Safety tips brought to you by the GraveTalk podcast.
Look, one of us is making it through this thing, all right? And it's the guy who's not climbing a ladder with a rusty knife.
I have a feeling based on the way these animals are breaking in, we're all about to climb that ladder regardless.
Maybe.
Okay, so Garrett tosses the knife to Kim, and rather than try to make you roll to see how successful your toss is, we're just going to assume you played a few ball games in school or something like that.
Well, wouldn't I be able to just hand
Excellent
it to her? How high is she?
Cornhole.
She's pretty high.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah.
if she was here, just hand it to her. type
No,
thing.
she's pretty high. So Garrett tosses Kim the knife. Now, Kim, you're going to roll to see how successful you are in cutting yourself down.
Garrett, another pro safety tip: don't throw knives.
I wouldn't have thrown the knife. This is out of my hands. Okay.
I got a 3.
Okay, so Kim reaches up with the knife. She manages to cut herself free. She falls, though, and injures herself.
No,
And
that's-
has to roll the die again.
I would obviously pull myself up on the rope and then cut myself free, and then hold on to the rope so I didn't fall like an idiot.
That would have happened if you rolled a 4.
Shut up.
Let's just pretend that you're scared. I mean, there are zombie pigs
I
outside.
fear nothing,
Doing
Mark.
crunches upside down. She's like, I got this. Y'all see this core strength?
Okay, so Kim
That's a
rolls a
3.
3. So 3 points on the board.
Oh, I wanted lower numbers for that, didn't I?
Now, you continue to explore the barn. Just one last minute thing. There's normal barn shit.
But
in
not
one
any
corner-
tools.
Classic.
Not any tools. In the corner, Kim, now that she's free, using her perception, she notices a big barrel of gasoline with a spout and then you have empty gas cans. Now you can fill one up and take one with you, or leave them alone and just head towards the fenced off area. Those are your two choices.
So we can't set the barrel on fire and roll it toward the zombie animals.
So in that scenario, once you set the barrel on fire, there's no rolling it anywhere. Shit's gonna go bad real quick.
Yeah.
We still have the truck
that could potentially be out of gas. I'm
Yes.
already seeing how this plays
Yes.
out. We take the gas with us, guys.
Yeah, John, you're about to blow up our escape route.
Guys, need I remind you, zombie goats. Goats are assholes when they're not zombies. I don't know, just saying.
Also, if it's full of gas, it's heavier. You could swing and take out some goats potentially.
Oh, that's true. We also still don't have a way to make fire, so
Yeah.
I withdraw my idea.
So we get the gas.
You have fuel. Yay. You hop the fence and you walk towards the truck. All the zombie animals seem harmless, even the one that you threw a rock at, Mark, in order to distract.
That's what I get for assuming that every zombie's a bad zombie, I guess.
Yeah. They seem harmless, but still, y'all are weaving through them really cautiously, not getting too close and stuff. As much as Garrett really wants to pet the zombified horse, he decides not to.
Ride it into town.
And
Ladies and gentlemen, Garrett does not speak for himself anymore.
And as cute as the zombified, geese are, Kim stays
Although
her
geese
hand.
are assholes.
If I saw a zombified goose, I think I would die.
So now, among them, though, is the largest bull you have ever seen,
Fuck that bull.
and more zombified than any of the other creatures around. At this point, you are going to roll to see if you wake up the bull.
Please know, John is wearing a red Adidas tracksuit.
It's true. It's how I always just travel. So,
Am I rolling this?
yeah. Let's hope.
We got a 4.
Oh, thank God.
Jeez.
Okay, 4, you do not wake up the bull, and because you rolled a 4, we now remove 1 point from everybody's score here.
Yay, we've all become less of a fuck up.
If I die first, all y'all can kiss my ass. You're going down.
Well, yeah, with our rolling ability, we're going down quickly, too.
You all sacrifice yourself at Garrett's death.
So you proceed to the truck with fuel in hand. Upon finding the truck, you see that it is running and almost out of fuel. Do you attempt to start the truck or fuel the truck up and then attempt to start it?
When you say running, you mean it turn on, or is it actually like
It's
running?
on, like running. Yeah,
You always turn the vehicle off first. Although it's a trap.
Although if we turn
It's
it off,
not
it may
gonna
not
start
start
again.
again.
Like it's running in like excess. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not like the engine's not.
Oh, so that's what I'm asking. If the engine was on, like it was idling, and I was like running. Like who leaves a
No, like the accessory is on. You know what I'm talking about? Like the radio's on, the lights are on, the gauges are working.
Okay, so it has power. It just
Right.
So we leave that
you
because
notice-
if you turn it off, the people in the house are going to notice. They'll be like,
Jordan did just say we have to drive out of here. It's too far to like go by foot.
Yes.
So we are either looking for bicycles or we're going to have to do this truck.
we
It's
ride
too-
the zombie bull.
It's too far. It's too far to go by foot. And remember, we still have old tentacle hands bombing around outside somewhere. So a vehicle is probably the safest option. Not probably, definitely the safest option.
Well, then I second leaving it as on as it is right now and putting gas in it.
Yeah, if the power is on, that's one thing. If the engine's running, that's combustion.
Right on. Good. Well, congratulations. Y'all all know how vehicles work, and you managed to restart the truck. It gives off a loud roar, and it automatically alerts the zombie bull. You are now going to fight the bull or flee.
We obviously flee in the truck.
John, I got $5, baby.
Yeah, I'm thinking
I got $5 and a red cape. Have it,
we
bub.
could probably take the bull. I mean, we've got rope.
Yeah,
Don't put me anywhere near that thing.
No, we should.
We flee.
Let's get in the truck and get the hell out of here.
Okay, so you choose to flee. The bull's gonna the bull charges all of you, and it charges the player with the most fuck up points, which is Garrett. Do you want to roll to see if you can avoid it?
Charging the car, or it's charging us as
It's
we're getting in
charging
the
y'all.
car?
Y'all are running to the car, and the bull hits you.
It hits me, or it might hit me.
It might. Yeah, sorry. It's charging you. It might hit you.
We're trying to get into the truck.
Right.
Well, yeah,
right.
we're gonna roll to see if I don't get hit. I'm not just gonna take the hit point,
Right.
unless
Are you a bitch? Take the hit.
I got a 3.
You got a 3. Okay. So Garrett, you do get hit by the bull, but it's not a death blow.
Nice.
Okay, but you are gravely injured, resulting in you to re-roll for more fuck up.
Gravely. Okay, I got a 3.
I immediately rub rope on Garrett to try to make him feel better.
So you all hop in the car and you drive into town. And that concludes chapter 2.
Okay, we made it through 2 chapters. 3 to go. We've got a walking wounded Garrett now.
How am I rolling 4s and I'm the one that's fucked up here?
I got like a sprained ankle.
Well, next time, don't get Black Tentacle Monster on your back. And
Next time, don't go to Combine. Next time, don't leave the fucking city you live in. Next time, don't go out the country to wherever Weimaraner, Texas is. There's nothing out there. Why would we even go there?
We went to go visit a chainsaw massacre house that was moved out there.
I was not on board for that when we first came up with the idea either.
Our team morale is in the pits at the end of chapter 2. I'll tell you what.
Y'all gonna miss my dice when I'm dead.
But hey,
You're not wrong.
we're all alive still, right? That's what
Some of
matters.
us more so than others, but
Rolling into chapter 3. All right, Jordan, where are we at now?
All right, so rolling into chapter 3 means rolling into the town of Weimar. Finally, you're at your non-desired location. And you approach town, get out of the truck, and you just kind of walk around. It seems pretty dead, and therefore pretty safe. But you see in the distance a circus tent. Lit up, some music blaring. Seems pretty cool. It's
Nope.
the best circus in Weimar. Why would you not go in?
This is all your fault.
do
Let me
love
count
the
the ways.
circus.
Let me count the ways. So as you head towards the tent, you see that Gene Simmons, yes,
Oh, okay.
that Gene Simmons,
I'm in.
is blocking the entrance. The entrance is locked and requires a sword to unlock it. Gene has swords next to him and he's swallowing them. No, literally swallowing the swords. They aren't coming back up. They're gone. What do you do to Gene Simmons?
We need the sword. Gene is eating all of them like a prick.
Yes.
I would like to ask Gene Simmons why he is in Weimar, Texas, with a population of 2,151 of only 2.2 square miles of coverage.
I'm sorry, this place is only 2.2 miles of square coverage.
That's what Wikipedia says. Gene, what are you
Some
doing in this?
tiny cornfields?
This sounds like something Mark would convince us to try to do.
Definitely.
Let's go to Weimar, Texas and see Gene Simmons swallow swords, you guys.
Guys, there's a Kiss reunion show happening only in Weimar, Texas. Weimar, whatever.
Weimer, Weimier.
Weimier, yeah.
Hey. So Mark politely approaches Gene, says, "Hey, man, what are you doing here?"
Runaway with Tom Selleck.
And Gene, touched by Mark's politeness and maybe feeling sorry for the fact that he's rolled a bunch of ones up at this point, he says, "I hear tell of you, Mark, you're that cat who can't even lift people's shirts up to check their backs." So feeling
If anybody's going to know anything about me, that's the factoid they would know.
Madre mia, the legends are true.
so feeling pity, but mainly because of Mark's overall polite nature around Gene. Gene decides to vomit a sword up for each player. So Garrett has a Gene Simmons vomit-covered sword.
I don't know
John,
what's more rock and roll other than vomiting 4 swords up for use. That's pretty fucking metal.
I know. And my uncle has a Kiss casket, so this would be up his alley. John now has a Gene Simmons vomit-covered sword. Mark now has a Gene Simmons vomit-covered sword. And Kim, of course, now has a Gene Simmons
Fudge, yeah.
vomit-covered sword. All right, so with your vomit-covered swords, you unlock the door.
Can
and
we
you,
clean the vomit off first?
You want to roll to see how clean you can make the swords?
I at least need to clean the handle.
Okay.
Don't cut yourself cleaning your sword, please.
Ah, fuck, I got a 1.
Oh, God damn.
Kim tries to wipe the vomit off of the sword with her shirt, but it's like wiping a marker and it just won't stop. So she gives up and decides to unlock the door with the sword key, and all players make their way into the tent.
Do we have to leave our swords or do we still have swords? I would like to keep a sword.
You all still have swords.
Okay. Not to like leave it in the lock.
Right. No, you all still have swords.
Okay.
So you're
Guys, I'm so excited we're going into this circus. I just want everyone to know that in a non-sarcastic manner.
I hope they have circus peanuts.
Oh, those are the best.
So you're walking through the tent entrance, and it leads you into a very tight corridor. A clown car, tiny clown car, drives through the corridor and rolls up to you, and it is like really fucking tiny. Bill Skarsgård of It fame rolls down the window. He's bumping some sick Paul Wall, and he asks you all to hop in.
As Pennywise or as Bill Skarsgård?
As like half Bill Skarsgård, half Pennywise, like that Backstreet Boys video. Yeah, so he turns to the side.
I'm sorry, what?
You can't fast forward.
There's a sweet reference for all of our listeners out there. You know the.
You know what I'm talking about? The
I definitely don't.
The Backstreet's Back video where like they have the
Everybody.
the Jekyll and Hyde thing. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that video. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God! How did you live through '97?
No, it is just
Well,
How
evidently.
did I do that? I know.
it is just Bill Skarsgård, not in his Pennywise getup. It is straight up Bill Skarsgård.
Okay.
So you can either ignore him, get in, or you can try to kill Bill and take the car yourself.
Wouldn't we be better off on foot instead of trying to climb into a tiny car? That's
Guys, I'm
probably
not very flexible, so I don't know if we can get into
Clown
a tiny-
cars are obviously magic. Or are the clowns magic? There's something happening.
I think the clowns are magic. The cars without the clowns are just small.
I don't know if I really want to kill Bill Skarsgård. I mean, I don't even know the guy.
He seems like a pretty okay dude.
Yeah.
Nobody is an okay dude in this particular circumstance. We just had vomit swords, guys. Like,
Hey, Gene Simmons turned out to be a pretty okay dude. He did vomit up some swords for us.
and they did work. That's true. I don't know. I vote
Can
Kill
you
Bill.
hear the words that are coming out of your mouth right now?
Can we interact with Bill? I sure would like to ask him what the hell is going on where two famous people are hanging out in a circus tent in Weimar, Texas.
So Mark, using the same level of charisma and speech as his Fallout characters have, attempts to communicate with Bill Skarsgård. Would you like to roll to see how successful that is?
No, because I've been rolling ones all day. 2.
So Bill Skarsgård stares deep into Mark's soul and says nothing.
Well, that could have been worse.
And that right there says it all.
Are we ignoring Bill? Are we getting in the car with Bill and his Paul Wall discography? Or are we killing Bill or knocking Bill out and taking the car?
I kicked John into the clown car. No, I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't
Bill
fit.
knows something.
Why are you here, Bill?
We're in a circus tent. Why do we need a car of any kind? Can't we just
Well,
walk?
It's like a
because
tiny
Bill,
little
Bill
car to
knows
get around
something, and he's in the car, and he's still alive.
Do we know that Bill's alive?
How big is the car? Are we talking like
Like
smart car size, or are we talking like
smaller than
Volkswagen
like
Bug?
between Power Wheels and Smart Car. So it'd be a thing like
So like
all
a
four
tiny
of you-
Tykes
all
where
four-
they drive it around.
Right, all four of you would not fit inside, but like two
I sit on the top of
inside
the
and
car?
maybe two sitting on top. Yeah.
Or clown magic.
Can we
all fit
take
in.
a sidebar and just kind of recount what we've dealt with so far? There is a black teleporting alien
Still out there somewhere.
Lovecraftian type creature. We could be in like some sort of, mind projection of a circus tent. There could be none of these guys actually here. These swords could be in our minds.
This is
know
the
what I'm
Jacob's
saying?
Ladder scenario, and we're all dead.
Yes,
We're done.
walking into this tent, I mean, shit's weird. You know what I mean? This isn't
No, you don't say.
as if I needed to spell that
All right,
out.
let's just make it real simple. Do we want to get in the car? Yes or no?
I'm going to say no.
No,
So we just send Bill on his way.
I don't trust Bill. Maybe we send him on his way and follow him stealthily.
Oh yeah, because
What if
we're
we
doing
fashion-
so great.
What if we fashion John into a sled with the rope and then tie it behind the car and ride him to freedom?
We could use the rope. That's true. We put the rope on the car. And just,
I think we should opt to just say, no, thank you. I would not like
No,
any
thank you,
right
sir.
now.
not buying. Thank you. Just browsing.
There's a man out front swallowing swords that needs a ride.
Okay. So Bill Skarsgård cries and drives away.
Look what you've done, Mark.
This is what it sounds like when Bills cry.
So as you continue to make your way to the end of the corridor, you get to the very, very end and you see a hole in the wall. Bill rolls back up and he clips John. John's fine. He's just hurt. And now you're going to roll to see how hurt you actually are.
I was on your team, Bill. 3. I finally roll something, and it's terrible.
Okay. So Bill ends up letting you guys through. He drives his car into the hole and he opens the door for you, letting you inside. But once you walk inside, it is pitch black. Bill's gone. All that can be heard is the sound of every Joker laugh ever.
What a day.
Even Jared Leto's, which is the most frightening of all, but for all the wrong reasons.
Who's Jared Leto?
That's the question of 2019.
Have you ever heard of the band 30 Seconds to Mars?
Oh, that Jared Leto. No,
Yes.
I haven't.
I thought it was 40 seconds.
It'll take longer than any amount of seconds to get to Mars by my count.
By default, it'll be some amount of seconds.
So as you're making your way through the pitch black area, listening to every single Joker laugh ever, the path starts to funnel you into one area with light up ahead. You get out of this funneled area and you see that you are left in a room with 4 balloons of different colors. There is a green balloon, a red balloon, a yellow balloon, and a blue balloon. Above each balloon is a tag that says "Pop Me." So there's 4 people, 4 balloons. Who's popping what?
If I've learned anything from Alice in Wonderland, we don't fucking listen to the signs.
Yeah, definitely don't pop any of these balloons, is my vote.
Y'all don't have to pop the balloons if you don't want to.
Is there any way out of this room other than the way we just came in? Mm-hmm. What if we paid John $5 to pop all the balloons?
So, yes, to answer your question, Garrett, there are 2 doors. Both doors have 4 keyholes. And remember, you still have your swords. So once you unlock these doors, the swords are no longer of use. They will stay in these doors.
I've played a lot of video games, and this may be one of them Silent Hill, Resident Evil situations where there's some sort of order to the color popping.
Maybe.
Is there any clues outside in this room?
All we have are the 4 balloons, 1 green, 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 blue. We have the 2 doors, but you can only go through one of them. One door above reads "Not Scary at All." That's the door on the left. And the door on the right reads "Very Scary," in blood, of course.
Are the keyholes colored in any way?
The keyholes are not colored.
Are the doors colored in any way?
The doors are not colored.
I'd like to point out that red, yellow, and blue are primary colors in perchance first, whereas green is a secondary color.
I like your train of thought there. I was thinking of what order Roy G. Biv would do. So
I was thinking about 99 red balloons this whole time, so...
I was thinking how much I hate you guys for taking me to Weimar, Texas.
Yeah.
can we phone a friend? Is that an option?
No, we don't have phones.
Hello, what do we do with the balloons? Oh, right. You guys got him smashed at the beginning of the game.
I'm the only friend you got.
Rope, what would you do?
He's scared right now, guys. We're in a real situation.
Let's open the very scary door. I think not scary would be a trap.
And not popping any of the balloons.
I think we skip the balloons.
Okay.
Nothing good can come from popping balloons.
I feel like
I would wager the locks may mean they're locked, and perhaps the keys are in the balloons, but I don't
we have
know.
swords.
Now, the balloons, not everyone has to pop a balloon. If there's one person at this table who really wants to pop a balloon, pop one. Pick what color.
Who's got the lowest fuck-up points?
We're
Oh, you can't metagame. That's cheating.
Well, I feel like if we don't pop a balloon, we won't know what's inside them.
I'm going to pop the green one,
Okay.
Why?
because green's my favorite color.
Well, good reason to think.
Okay.
Cool. Wait, can Mark hand me his sword before he does so?
He can.
All right, you're now dual wielding.
All right.
Okay. That's a good.
We go stand by the door. with
You
the
guys
sword.
go over there.
Okay, Mark. So you're gonna pop the. No. This one actually does not require you to roll.
Oh, okay.
You pop in a balloon. I mean, you might not be able to lift a shirt.
I know, look,
You
based
can
on my
pop a
ability
balloon.
to not
So you
lift
pop the
shirts.
green balloon, and that is full of what we like to call selfish asshole points, and you regain all of your health.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, guys, there's health in these balloons.
I pointed out the green might be good because it's secondary. I don't get any points back.
They're called selfish asshole points
Mother
for a reason.
pearl.
Yeah, so now we still have the red balloon, yellow balloon, and blue balloon.
I kicked John into a fucking closet with a monster, and I don't get nothing? This is bullshit.
I was saying to sacrifice everybody at the beginning.
Now, are we still messing with the balloons? We go into the door?
I don't
No,
know.
it's a
Does
trap.
anybody
It's a trap.
else want to pop into the balloon just in case?
Definitely not. I think Mark got the only good balloon.
Actually, we could have Mark pop into the balloon.
Oh, yeah. Mark,
can
you're
just have
on a
Mark-
high now, balloon high.
Mark, you're on a streak. If we know anything about Vegas, is run those odds,
Yeah,
baby.
that's it. you
The
got,
house never wins. That's the rule.
you're heating up.
I'm not going to pop another balloon. I
Aw,
think I'm
come
good.
on, Mark.
What's the worst that could happen?
It could be full of spiders.
Oh, that's the worst that could. You could. Oh my God.
How about bees?
I just love the fact that the worst that could happen to Mark is I might have to interact with spiders.
Or what it could be dogs
I'm on board.
that bark and shoot bees out of their mouth like The Simpsons. You don't know what's in these balloons.
Oh my god! I love the fact that this is like us trying to not die in this area. He's like, I could deal with spiders, and you're just like, my god, Mark.
All right, you open a balloon. If you're so sure about the balloons.
No, I got 2 swords, and he's not getting it back.
What if it's full of like, Black Widow spiders? They're poison. They're venomous. I mean, I'm
just don't
saying,
let
man, it's
them
not
bite
like
you.
full of like harmless banana spiders or
Step
something.
back.
I think banana spiders are poisonous.
I'm not popping any balloons. Once you pop, you can't stop. So
Well, clearly you
you've
can,
stopped.
evidently.
I can confirm I popped and stopped.
Okay.
Okay, so you decide to not leave the balloons alone. So the balloons float up out of poppable range. And you're left with the 2 doors. The door on the left reading in very vibrant colors, and it got rainbow all over it, says not scary at all. And the door on the right, written in blood, says very scary. Remember, both the doors have 4 sword keyholes, and you can only open one. Which one are we opening?
But they're the only way out. Also, rainbow, not scary at all. Definitely sounds like there's a murderous unicorn behind there. That's going to get us. So keep that in mind, guys.
definitely agree. Do not use not scary at all. It's a trap.
Okay, so very scary.
I mean, we did see from Cabin in the Woods there was a unicorn in one of those cages. So
And we've already taken on a black tentacle monster, so I'm feeling pretty confident.
This is
And a
like-
bunch of zombies.
An Akbar level trap.
If I take these 2 swords and kill everyone in this room, do I get selfish points back?
No,
No.
you die alone.
Just checking.
can I have my sword back, please?
Nope.
Well, we're going to lose them anyways. We got to slide them into
Yeah.
a door
Unless
and
I
walk
choose
through.
not to, unless I do what you do and choose not to do anything.
Then
and
we're
I
all
did
stuck
something.
in
I
the
popped a
room.
balloon.
Which will take us to option Z in the game.
I'll put 2 in the opposite door that you guys just put your 2 in. We're stuck inside this room forever.
What happens now?
And then John and I take our swords and kill Garrett.
No, you guys have put yours in the door already.
No. Because I'm on to you.
Well, then we're going to stand here at a standoff with swords for the next 5 hours.
It sounds like half of our party's leading towards very scary. Garrett, which choice would you like to make? Not scary or scary?
I kind of want to go not scary.
You want to go through unicorn door?
I feel like, I took on a bull.
I mean, look,
I can handle a unicorn.
Yeah, that's true.
But unicorns are magic.
And we've also seen it chapters 1 and 2, and the not scary door ended up being scary also.
Both of them were scary.
Right.
All right, fine. Just
So
pick a
what
damn
level?
door.
What level of scary do we want to go with?
Mark, stand in front of this keyhole as I insert my sword.
All right. If Garrett doesn't have any qualms, we'll go.
I've
With
got qualms, but not about this door.
very scary then.
Very scary. Okay, so you all insert your sword key into the keyhole. It's very dramatic. Violin swell, percussion sounds.
You guys hearing that music?
John's stroking out.
The sounds of Paul Wall permeate the space.
I'm breaking my real bad. I'm breaking my real bad.
You unlock the door reading very scary, and you enter. You enter into a circus ring. Standing in the center of that ring is Chris Angel of Mind Freak fame. And there are...
Is he still have any of that fame left? That was a long time ago.
So wait, who's Jared Leto?
I don't know who Chris Angel or Mind Freak are.
He's
or
a street
is.
magician. He's one of those like hip street magicians.
Oh, okay.
he looks like a Hot Topic manager.
Well, all right. I can just picture him.
No
Then I
offense
don't
to
have
Chris
to
Angel.
know what he looks like.
Dude makes money off what he does, so you gotta respect the hustle at least.
Yeah, no, he's...
There was a particular trick I remember where he put like some brown paper taped over a window and then put his hand through the window and then removed the tape and then the window was fine.
Ooh.
So I don't know. I think maybe he's like a demon.
Magic.
Okay, so Mind Freak is standing in the center. That's what he calls himself. I'm not being
Chris Mind Freak Angel. All right.
Mr. Mind Freak.
Dr. Mind Freak. Surrounding him are 3 magician's boxes. You know what I'm talking about? The boxes that magician assistants get in for like song and stuff like that.
Okay.
3 magician's boxes are surrounding him. And there's a circuit box that's in the back room. It's like a circuit breaker. And there's a lever to the side of that. And there is a clown nose that sits kind of off to the side, just kind of on its own. Chris teleports.
Put it on, Garrett.
Chris teleports to Garrett, touching him in the shoulder, and he poofs, disappears. Chris then teleports to John, touching him in the head, and he poofs, disappears.
No.
Chris then teleports to Kim,
Oh, I'm taking this motherfucker on. No.
touches her on the other shoulder. She poofs, disappears. And Mark is left standing. Chris Angel approaches Mark.
Oh, hey, Chris Angel. What did you just do to my friends?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Chris hands Mark a saw, and he says,
Oh,
Mark,
no.
every member of the party is in these magician's boxes. You must choose which one of the boxes to saw through if you hope to escape this room. If you do not saw through a box, power saws hanging above, in which he points above, and Mark looks above, and he sees, in fact, there are power saws that are lowering from the ceiling, and they're going to cut everybody, leaving nobody alive, resulting in the option Z of the game being over.
This is
Mark.
one of those situations I never wanted to find myself in, but here we are. Thanks to Garrett, I want to add. I'm sure it's his fault that we went to this circus in the first place.
Now
He's been willing
likely.
to try to get it through everything.
Now you see why the green balloon had selfish asshole points. Because now you get to really double down on that selfish asshole nature.
I would like
So
to.
the balloon did this?
So, with these boxes, traditionally, you can see the head and feet. So he knows who he's going to saw in half if he's sawing any of us in half.
Unless we're hidden in the box.
Y'all are completely hidden in the box, but all three of you are in a magician's box.
Individually, not like
Individually.
everybody's all in one box.
Individually. You got one on the left, one on the center, one on the right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Meanwhile, the saws are moving
Oh, right.
slowly. Not you can make a decision, but they are
Mark,
they are,
be a
they are
fucking
moving.
showman and put that nose on before you saw one of us in half.
Right. Got to give the audience what they want. So I go and pull the nose off the counter and stick it on. And then I look at Chris Angel and was like, you sure this is how this has to go?
Yes, Mark, that's how it has to go. I don't know how Chris Angel talks.
Probably very similar to that, I would imagine.
Remember, you have. So, did you take the clown nose?
I did.
Okay, so you also have that circuit breaker in the back with a lever.
Oh, I forgot about
Presumably cut the power,
So you're wearing a clown nose, and you have to choose whether to saw one of us in half or grab a circuit breaker and a lever.
which could also maybe electrocute you.
Power saws lowering even more.
that. All right. I'm going for the breaker in the back.
Okay.
I really hope we don't all die because of this.
So Mark flips the breaker on the circuit box. Nothing happens. Flips it twice. Nothing happens. Remember, this is the guy who can't even lift his shirt up. Flips it a third time. And suddenly a disco party illuminates. A disco ball drops down. Lights go everywhere. Staying Alive blares really, really loudly.
Yay.
And then all of a sudden, a door gets illuminated on the other side of the room. The words petting zoo over it. And Mark, left with no other option, walks through the door, leaving the magician's boxes behind. He has no other choice, because when he turns back to try to go for the magician's boxes, they zip up into the ceiling.
And we're still in those
You're
boxes.
still in the boxes.
Allegedly, no one can see our faces.
Sorry, guys. You're now part of the circus.
You just had to go into an unknown petting zoo and a creepy circus. You have fun, buddy.
I hope it's
Still in a
animals.
box.
Clown nose on face still, Mark?
On face,
Okay,
yes.
clown
You're not
nose
going to try
on
and take
face.
it off?
Can I remove the nose?
You may remove it.
It's staying on.
Clown nose on face. Mark walks into the petting zoo, and he looks above him, and there is Garrett, John, and Kim suspended over a tiger cage that has a tiger in it.
How angry is the tiger? They're often misunderstood.
My tiger's
I
cool.
don't even have a chat with it.
Tiger, are you being treated okay in this weird circus in the middle
Are
of
they
Weimar,
feeding
Texas?
you on a regular basis?
So we have Garrett dangling with a red rope around his body, John dangling with a green rope around his body,
I'll add, I'm also actively trying to pet the tiger.
and Kim is dangling with a red and green rope around her body.
Ooh, dual rope action.
And we have the red door and the green door, both of which say, "May all your days be circus days" above them. And you have a green lever and a red lever.
Right next to each
still
other?
got-
Can you pull both at the same time? Are they that close? Or
Yeah, they're right next to each other.
Okay.
So, and you still have what? You're equipped with your clown nose.
Are we communicative? Can I speak to the hanging members?
You may.
Like, are they close enough? Okay.
You may.
Hey, guys.
Mark, you asshole.
I don't know how this happened. I don't know how to get you out of it. I'm open to ideas, though. I've got this clown nose. Should I put it on the tiger?
Clown nose is not helping anything. Mark, please just remove it.
Does the clown nose squeak?
It does.
Oh, okay then.
Squeak out in Morse code to the tigers.
All right, here's my plan. I'm going to open the tiger cage, squeak the nose, and throw it, and hopefully it goes after it, and I will hit both levers at the same time, potentially lowering you down.
Well, Mark, I think it's as good a plan as any, so
That's fair.
I don't have a better plan at the
You're
moment.
gonna pull both at the same time, right?
All or none, baby. All or none.
But you are throwing the nose.
Yeah, I'm
at the-
squeaking it a bunch. I'm throwing it. I'm opening the tiger cage and hoping it goes for the nose and not me.
Okay. In a very, very unprecedented move of either skill and wit or ignorance, Mark opens the tiger cage and tosses the red clown nose inside after squeaking it a couple of times. And the tiger turns to the nose and starts playing with it. And as the tiger is playing with the nose, it turns into a small orange tabby.
Told you,
Mark
tigers.
turns
Misunderstood.
to pull both levers and opening the doors, and the players suspended. So Garrett, John, and Kim lower down safely, and everyone walks through the doors together.
Wait, so there's only one tiger in this room?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was like 3 tigers under each one of us.
You
We're all
were all
above the
suspended
tiger.
over one tiger.
Yes, a giant.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I thought we all had our own tiger.
It's really heartbroken about having to share a tiger with us.
Yeah, no,
In my America, we get our own tiger. I don't need to
all
share.
right. Yay, we survived.
A tiger in every trap.
Or at what cost?
Well, there's now a tiger loose. Oh, wait, no, it's a cat now. It's a cat
It's a
now.
kitty
Okay.
cat.
Cats can be just as vicious.
True.
Do you guys want to take this cat with us?
Yeah.
Moral support and all? Maybe?
Absolutely.
Y'all
Maybe
see
it'll
Captain
turn-
Marvel?
Maybe
Yeah,
it'll
yeah,
turn
yeah,
back
right.
into
Could be
a
a-
tiger at some point and defend us for freeing it.
You want to roll to see if you can take the cat with you or not?
I won't, but Garrett will, because I roll ones.
Oh, boy. So we're making this decision to take the cat with us.
Yeah.
We should never abandon.
Do we still
cats.
have that rope? Let me tie the rope around the cat if I get this. Like a leash? Like a little leash.
Remember, the rope is tattered.
Yeah, it's a cat who can become a tiger. I feel like we're
Have you
we're
ever
fucking
put
up
a
what?
Have you ever put a leash on a cat? This is not going to go as easy as you think.
I
it
will
is.
drag that fucking cat for the rest of this journey if that's what it takes. I got a 4.
Okay, so Garrett bends down to pick up the cat, and the cat lets him, and Garrett now has a little cat friend.
Kitty!
Yeah.
You have a familiar. What do you want to call it?
I'm not calling him anything.
Mr. Tabby?
Not going to get attached.
Garrett has an adorable cat to carry around with him, a la the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda.
But now
as
he
we all
doesn't have
know-
a free arm because he's carrying the cat.
Right. So you have to.
And then it would just flop
Can
on
he?
its side.
You're not putting that cat down.
Yeah.
My little dude's sticking with me.
Now we
This
have
is like
bait.
lone wolf and cub all of a sudden. Okay?
Wolf and cub.
All right, rolling into chapter 4 now. I would like to say goodbye to Gene Simmons and thank you for the swords. Don't thank you for the puke, but I get it. If you're storing them in the belly, they're going to get a little pukey.
Yeah. And Gene Simmons will never forget how polite Mark and the group were. So Gene Simmons is then joined by the rest of the members of KISS, and they all get beamed up into their spaceship, and they fly off as if it was ever any mystery that those guys were from another planet.
Confirmed. You heard it here, KISS Wikipedia fans, or the Kissopedia. What are they called?
Yeah.
Kissopedia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Kiss Army.
No, that's it. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, isn't there like a Kissopedia website or something?
I'm sure there is.
No.
Kiss.wiki.fandom.net.
Yeah, something like that.
It's called Kiss My Facts. And if that's not taken, fuck you, Kiss. Get on that.
Okay, so y'all make your way away from the tent as far away as you can.
Not more than 2 miles, because evidently that's the size of this town.
What else is there to do in Weimar on this strange night as you're looking for answers? Well,
Get together with your friends and drink if I know anything about growing up in a country town.
Close. You go to a sex shop. So you approach Weimar Lubinrail.
I gotta tell you guys, no offense, but I don't think that would ever happen. It's the least believable part so far, more so than the vomiting swords bit.
Weimar, known for their sex shops on every corner.
There's circuses and sex shops.
Weimar Lubinrail is the only shop on Main Street whose door is cracked open. So naturally,
They're single-handedly responsible for the economy of this town.
The Lubin rail.
you make your way inside to what you think would be a tire supply shop, given the name. But once inside, you realize that it's not that at all. Weimar Lubinrail is a perfectly maintained sex shop from the 80s.
There's a lot of rubber holes, let's put it that way.
Not only is it a sex shop, it's a vintage sex shop. That's incredible. Okay.
It's far larger than you would anticipate from a small Texas town. In fact, it seems to be larger on the inside, although that could simply be the dark of the outside. Y'all get curious. Why on earth is this place here? Who owns it?
Pretty sure we could Google all of these answers and still live.
But remember, Hank smashed your phones.
Oh, fuck.
We have no way to look up what this device does. Maybe we shouldn't.
You look for clues, and you can either check the cash register, like, you know, on the counter and stuff like that, or you see the manager's office, which is very cleverly labeled Head Haunch Ho.
Yes, I like it. Where's the head ho? I'm haunched over here, and I need some devices.
This is the same person that wrote the, like, werewolf gangbang entry into our John Dice First, I bet.
Probably.
So our options are go for the cash register, which would probably get us shot by the hoe because hoe's going to think we're stealing.
That's the head hoe to you?
I'm gonna let you guys make this decision because last time my decision led to all of y'all being almost, put into danger's way, let's say.
Back to back.
Yeah.
Well, me and John got $10 each, so I figured we could just shop, bro.
That's it, exactly. Looking for those head hoe sales.
How many dildos can you buy in 80s money in this 80s sex shop, I wonder?
What's present
Some
day,
sort
isn't
of like SAT word problem. Garrett has $10 and John has $5.
it? How many dildos in 1980 can both of them purchase? Oh, boy.
I want to see what's up with head haunch hoe.
You want to check the office before the register?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely don't fuck with someone's register without...
I mean, that's fair.
It just seems rude.
We did just walk in. They may think we're robbing the place.
I'm just going to browse.
What section?
All right.
What section?
Handcuffs.
Oh, well, all right.
I figure they can be useful. There's nothing else in this shop that I'm going to be able to, like, whip out and I'm like, okay, hold on, let me rephrase that. There's nothing else in this shop that I'm going to be able to, like, use at any given moment
I
that's going
don't
to actually
think
be, like,
you're
real.
using your imagination properly.
I can, but this is a family podcast.
No, it is not a family.
No, it's not.
I've seen the movie Deathgasm, and there is a dildo fight in there, so
There
it's
is.
possible.
There is.
I'm pretty sure if someone chucked a big dildo at your head, it's going to hurt when it
Guys, I found these huge rubber fists. We can use these.
Are those like the Hulk gloves?
I fashioned an Iron Man suit out of accoutrement.
Oh, boy. Someone please draw that and send it in.
Boys, lube me up. I'm going in for the fight. Yeah, okay, so we're going to check the office.
How about we knock? Unless we're
Don't
worried.
just whip open the door.
I want to see the head hoe. Kick open the door.
Who's the head hoe around here? Take me to your head hoe. This is really the best phrase for leader ever.
Okay, so you knock on the Head Haunch Ho's door. It creaks open, and you walk inside, and it is completely empty as far as people are concerned. There's a bunch of stuff inside the office and things like that, newspaper clippings and all these sorts of things. So as you approach the wall and sort of read the newspaper clippings that are hung up, you're reading them, sort of going through, and there's some sort of backstory to this house, to why this Weimar Lubinrail is still in existence, despite the zombified animals in nearby farms and Gene Simmons guarding a circus tent. And as you're going through all these sorts of clues and stuff, you go around to the manager's desk and all these sorts of things. You start hearing movement coming from outside the office. And you can either investigate or barricade yourself in.
So we're all in the office.
All in the office together,
Okay,
yes.
guys, listen. Here's my biggest beef in horror movies. Depending on the situation, you're being attacked. We have some weapons. Could probably fashion some more.
True.
My bet is always barricade yourself in. There is a room with only one entrance, and you shoot anybody who comes near the door.
Can we craft some sort of dildo air gun?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
A catapult type system, if you will.
This holiday season, Nerf will bring you the Nerf dildo. The Nerf dough. So just to do an inventory check, we've got a rope and a wrench. Is that correct? That's
And a kitty.
And a kitty, correct.
Do I still have my rusty knife from the barn?
That was a one-time use to get you out.
Bro.
Who I've decided to call Desmond P. Snugglesworth.
The knife or the cat?
The cat.
Okay.
That's a
The
good.
knife. That's the name of the knife. The cash is called Sharp Object.
Desmond P. We could use your tiger power now. I'm saying.
No.
Fair.
No.
You had your chance. You blew it. Put your clown nose back on, Mark.
That we can tell something's coming.
Something's coming, yes.
Okay.
There's
Does it
movement
sound
coming from
large?
outside the office.
Okay.
Yes, it sounds large.
Does it sound like a head hoe? Can I determine if this is the ghost of head hoe Tracy Thompson?
I don't know what a head hoe would sound like.
Large and in charge.
All right. I would think going with Kim's suggestion of holing up and just maybe we can have a conversation with this large object or person.
Large object.
Or large and in charge.
Who do you work for? That's a desk, Mark.
What do you guys think? What other options do we have available?
Unless we've crafted my dildo air gun, I do not want to go out there. So I also vote barricade in.
Barricade in.
We're barricading it, I guess.
Okay.
You
So after
dumb
barricading yourself in the office, you take the desk and you roll it over to the, or push it over rather, to the door. There's also a window. You sort of get some a filing cabinet and you wheel that up to the window, so nothing's getting in. But it becomes abundantly clear that the thing that was on the outside of this door intends to do all of you severe harm. It's banging on walls and but sounds like it's coming from every which way.
Maybe it's just the head hoe who's really pissed off that we're now in her office, and she can't get her work done.
It's a work day. Let me.
This is their prime business hours, okay?
It's the only business on Weimar. You've destroyed the town of Weimar.
Hi, welcome to Weimar. Come visit our sex shop, open 24/7.
Our
And a
zombie
circus
petting zoo has
sometimes.
everything.
From the point of view of the citizen of Weimar, we're the horror movie.
So after barricading yourself in the office, it becomes abundantly clear that whatever's on the other side of that door wants to do you all severe harm. There's nowhere else to go, and the door is close to breaking, right? So they're pounding on the door. The door's close to breaking, and obviously they can just, hop on over whatever
We gotta
measly
get
desk.
through us first.
You notice a strange red liquid dripping on your shoulder, and you look up and you see that it's coming from a vent. Upon investigating, you realize that it's cherry lube,
The lube is edible. Ooh.
and it tastes like cherry. And the vent leads to another room. You crawl out and emerge unaccosted in the break room, but now you're all very slippery,
Oh, snap.
and you
got a break
smell
room?
like artificial cherry.
Guys, I gotta tell you, I'm really craving some cherry right now.
Hey, guys with the $10, I want something out of the machine. I need a snack.
Cherry hand pie, perchance?
Ew, I don't know. I'm not
Did you
eating
say
the
cherry hand pie?
Yeah. Well,
I'm just imagining a fried pie full of cherry lube now, and that's disgusting.
So now that we all smell like cherry, we all roll for fuck up points.
Go ahead, Mark.
I rolled a 4.
Oh, of course you did. This is the time you roll a 4. I rolled a 2.
I got a 1.
I'm being punished for my immaculate rolls.
Clearly not. Mark's over here finally crushing.
Same thing
fours.
happened in the bodybuilding competition.
So as you're kind of wiping yourself off and stuff like that, the break room
Wait,
door.
say that again slower.
As you're wiping,
Just kidding.
as you're wiping, give me $10 and
He wants our money, John. Run.
as you're wiping yourself off, the break room door is unlocked actually, and you walk out. But the problem is that it sets you right into the path of whatever was on the other side of that office. And what was on the other side of that office group? Well, it was a bunch of mannequins that have popped to life and are approaching you. These mannequins are wearing various sexy versions of respectable professions, Mike.
Oh no, those are the worst kind of mannequins.
Are any of them Kim Cattrall?
You may fight or flee.
Ooh.
And yes, Garrett, the cat made it with you.
A fight could be fun. I'm just picturing ripping off mannequin arms and hitting them in the head and their head pops off. But my conservative nature says we flee.
I also would like to take, this is a moment where I'm like, I kind of wish I was already dead. Now I'm covered in lube, being chased by crazed sex mannequins. What is going on with my life?
We slide John down the hallway as a projectile, knock over the mannequins, and then run out.
It's like, I'm ready to give up. So I also wrote vote flee.
I consult the cat.
Although we are
I
covered
choose to
in
flee.
lube, and that is possibly also our feet.
Well, didn't we just
Try to
wipe
run.
ourselves off, is what he said?
Oh, we do? Okay, yeah, we did.
Yeah,
did
you
we
wiped
get the
yourself
bottoms of our feet? Because that's crucial. Try to run, we're going to slip.
Yeah, no, the cherry lube is not an issue anymore.
What did the Mr. Mortimer Peabody's Buttersworth or whatever you called the cat?
Mortimer P.
That sounds like a cookie company.
What'd you name?
Desmond P. Snugglesworth.
Okay, sorry, I got my names mixed up. What does the cat have to say?
Mortimer P. Buttersworth. Oh my God. Yeah, we're fleeing.
Okay, so you're fleeing. So you have the option of fleeing into the viewing room, the storage room, or fleeing further into the retail section of the sex shop.
I'm guessing the viewing room dead ends. There's probably not a secret
Yeah.
viewing room exit, so let's not run there.
I would say the storage room, again, has the most potential for weapons,
This is just a bunch of boxes and DVDs.
but maybe a mop. Got some stick. Y'all
It's got a stick.
y'all seen Coming to America?
True.
Y'all seen UHF? There's a lot of mop violence in movies nowadays.
Okay, so one more time. We've got a viewing room, a storage room, and what was the third?
Further into the retail section of the store. Because right now you're all just kind of in front of the manager's break room area.
We go retail, there is the front door we can possibly get out of.
But storage might have a trucking, shipping, receiving
How
area.
How big is this place that you guys think that it has a whole shipping and
manager's
receiving
office
area?
and a break room.
They need to receive their,
According to the scenario, it seems to be larger on the inside than it first appeared on the out.
How close are these mannequins? Do we have time to go into one room and then exit and go on our way?
Unfortunately, no. There's
this is a
one choice.
one-time-
There. So the '80s were all about mannequins. You know what I mean? So there's mannequins in all various shapes and sizes and things of that nature. And it's a swarm of them.
We're decided to abandon the watching room, right? There's nothing in there.
Yeah,
for
we're
us.
not doing the viewing rooms.
It's potentially get some sort of item to help us further, but we're going to fight our way out of the mannequins if we do that, or we just go straight into deeper into the sex shop, I guess.
We just go into the retail area, which possibly has everything we can use in there, and then maybe the front door.
But probably no mops with sticks.
Or we go into the storage room, which is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, I guess. Mm-hmm. And we don't know what's in there.
Do we want to risk it?
Potentially another vent in that storage room.
Full of what flavor lube, I wonder.
Potentially extra mannequins.
Pomegranate.
Oh, man. It probably tastes better than the cherry. I don't know. What do you guys want to
Are
do?
the mannequins wearing sexy lingerie?
It's sexy versions of respectable professions.
Oh, that's right. You said that already.
Yeah.
So while we've all been having this debate, the mannequins came and killed us. The end.
Now, they're respectable professions. They'd wait for us to make our decision.
I'm still team storage
You
room.
go on.
It sounds like John and Kim want to go into the storage room. Garrett, what are your
We'll
thoughts?
go in the storage room.
Okay.
Storage room.
We'll commit to storage room.
Okay. So as y'all make your way into the storage room, mannequins following closely behind. John is leading the pack, and he goes in the storage room first. Right as he gets into the storage room, the door closes and locks behind him. So now alone in the storage room, which is dark, you can go to turn on the light switch that you see, or you can pick up a flashlight on the ground and use that.
What option is sit and cry?
Roll for initiative.
Yeah. I'll go for the light switch.
Okay, so John, you turn on the lights and it gives you a better look at the room, although you do hear the sound of something inflating.
I hate when things inflate.
An inflatable blow-up doll approaches.
Oh, boy.
Do you hide or search for something useful?
There's got to be something sharp to pop it.
Yeah, I'm going to search.
You find, not surprisingly, a vibrator in the storage room.
Okay, I can work with that.
Yes, so this vibrator, the rules of the vibrator, John.
Okay, yeah, tell me the rules.
Yes, the rules of the vibrator are it can be used one time to escape the mannequins. But in so doing, you earn 1 fuck-up point.
Wow, that's
So you got this
not a
vibrator
good selling
for it.
vibrator, I imagine.
So you've made it to the exit door of the storage area, and you can either go to the dressing rooms or go to the front. Meanwhile, The group members are still,
And they're in the front?
yes.
So I could go away from them if I go to the dressing room. No, so me and I guess the vibrator are going to the front.
Okay. So you are caught by the mannequins.
But I have the vibrator and I are not pleased about this.
Yeah, so you're caught by the mannequins, and they have you. They're swarming on you like zombies.
Okay.
So what do you do?
I turn the vibrator on and I roll 2 for damage.
Gotcha. Okay, so you turn the vibrator on, and as if there's some sort of link between the mannequins and the vibrator, the mannequins grabbing you start shorting out and vibrating themselves before they fall down, incapacitated, much like the battle droids at the end of episode 1. Not trying to lose you guys any listeners by mentioning that movie, but still. So
Misa, very disappointed.
GraveTalk listeners, we deeply apologize for what you just heard.
So, John, you end up getting up and fleeing, meeting the rest of the others who are trying their damnness to escape all of these mannequins. All the group now reunited, find yourself in the open area of the retail sections, but the mannequins are still coming quick, and you flee into 2 distinct areas. You can either go into the clothing sections, or you can go into the DVD aisles. Where does the group go?
Guys, I have a vibrator. Just want y'all to know in case it's helpful.
The vibrator does not work anymore.
But I can still throw it.
DVDs make better projectiles.
You could throw it. I yes,
Okay.
suppose.
So I'm still hanging on.
Yes.
You could choke a mannequin out with some sexy garters. Am I right, though?
True. You know, John, if Garrett gets to keep his cat, you can keep your vibrator.
Thank you.
There's one caveat. You got to name it.
Mortimer, whatever the
Mortimer
fuck.
Pete Buttersworth?
Yeah.
Why not sharp objects?
Yeah, sharp object.
You're gonna poke something with it.
We could dress like respectable businesses and
Sexy.
Blend
business.
in.
there we go. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys want to do? I think clothing gives us more options.
More things to tie them up with.
Are there mannequins in that section?
Ooh.
Oh, we don't know. We can't see from where we're at.
Right. Picture it's like this is a giant.
What's
it's like
the JC
clothing.
Penney's of sex shops?
Right.
Okay,
It says
multiple
like clothing.
floors, sections. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and then DVDs. So you can kind of you see like there's stuff in there, but you don't know. You can't see all the way into the various departments.
DVDs can't come to life. Mannequins can.
Clothing areas traditionally have mannequins in them. I just
Well, there's this
throwing
many
that out
mannequins in this
there.
place normal. Where else do they come from? It definitely was the clothing section.
But if you refer to Hellraiser 3,
will not.
DVDs can become very dangerous projectiles and then turn you into a weird DJ demon.
DJ DVD head.
DJ DVD head. So also a risk we're running into here.
Meanwhile, the mannequins that are still alive and working are now enraged at the fact that John took out a good 15 to 20 of their friends.
Fucking mannequins are in this place.
You made him mad. Okay.
The mannequins.
The mannequin. So do we go into the clothing or the DVDs? We just need to commit.
I'm just imagining like Chinese starring some DVDs and DVD cases at some mannequins and hoping for the best. I still
How
firmly
good
believe
is your ninja star throwing abilities?
surprisingly good.
I'm sold.
She once killed a man with a copy of Biodome.
I just
All right.
made him watch it. I didn't throw it.
What do you? I mean, you made some good points about clothing's giving us options to maybe stop them
Weapons.
with.
We could link all the thongs together and create a net.
A catapult system, if you will.
They're pretty.
You can
stretched.
finally build.
They don't call them slingshots for a reason.
I'm gonna say let's go to the clothing section.
Clothing section it is.
Clothing. Okay. So as you make your way into the clothing section, you see some unmoving mannequins.
It's a trap.
Do you hide in the clothing rack until it's safe? Disguise yourselves as mannequins?
I'm always a fan of those moments in movies, like E.T. Remember when he was like pretending to be a doll in the closet? Mother didn't know a fucking thing. There was an alien in that closet, man.
Mark just can't wait to be a sexy nurse. That's really what it is.
So dress up as one
Or hide in a rack.
or hide in a rack. Is that
Hide in the rack until it's safe. Disguise yourself as a mannequin.
Can we break these mannequins apart and wear their mannequin skin?
Do mannequins have skin?
Sure.
Wear their head like a helmet.
Didn't they ask that question in Blade Runner?
I want to dress up as a mannequin. Is this individual? Or is this group choice?
This is individual.
Okay, I'm going full mannequin here.
I'm going to also dress up as a mannequin because I firmly believe, one, presumably they're lady mannequins. I can blend in better. And I'm also pretty sure I could take down a mannequin. Like, just pop off their heads. I'm telling you guys. Bust their arms off. Now you have 2 weapons.
The team looks over at me, and I'm already dressed as a sexy firefighter.
I'm going to hide next to the door. Is this a doorway or is this just a big open section?
It's a big open section.
Oh man, I have a cat.
But remember like when you used to run away from your parents at like a JCPenney?
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
Those
I'm going to have to do that. I have a cat. I'm not going to blend in. They're going to be like,
That's true.
how come that cat doesn't have a thong on? That's not a real mannequin.
Sexy vet.
Sexy fit.
This is actually part of the game, not trying to get weird. John, 3 articles of clothing you're wearing to disguise yourself as a mannequin.
And say it real slow.
Think of.
I can't think of 3 things.
Are you a sexy firefighter for real?
Yeah. Okay, so I
Sexy
got
suspenders.
Yeah. Oh, good call. I got an axe.
Pants. But you're not gonna there's not going to have an axe in the sex shop.
It's an inflatable axe.
Think of actual like kind of standard sex shop clothing. Do you know what I mean?
Something I'm well versed in.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna need a menu.
Guys, I got you covered. Okay, I'm telling you, sexy
Or
suspenders.
like lingerie.
You got some tight firefighter pants
They're gonna be
on.
real shorts,
Okay.
of
Yeah,
course.
some hot
Okay.
pants.
All right, and you have a hose, which is a satin rope.
Oh, okay.
There you go. And you can have a hat as optional,
I'll definitely have a hat then.
but that you can't use that. That's just for the
Just
look.
it's plastic.
It's just the look,
It's
yeah.
a plastic shit hat,
Yeah.
but goes with the outfit. So
There you go. You're
Okay.
welcome.
Mark.
Okay, we're all doing this.
Yes.
I'm going to be a sexy ice fisherman, so I'm going to be covered in a winter's coat.
Do you know what a sex shop is?
what part of that is sexy?
The part where he's wearing
the rain
nothing
boots, the sexy
underneath.
rain boots I'm wearing, the big yellow stompy boots.
3 items. The coat, rain boots.
And
Can I veto the fact that we're actually just shopping in like a fucking academy and not a sex shop? I mean, we should have something.
All right, fine. I'll redo my answer. A nice robe
Okay.
to cover myself with.
Okay. Mark's really worried about modesty right now.
Can I? What about sock garters? Those are kind of cool. They keep your
Sure.
socks
I'll
up.
give you
know what I'm
sexy
talking about?
sock garters.
And maybe some slippers.
Okay.
Is that ice fishing at all?
I abandoned that idea when you vetoed my coat.
Okay, all right. So you're sexy Hugh Hefner then.
Yes, I'll go with that. I'm a much younger, much sexier Hugh Hefner.
Sexy nurse is really speaking to me. And I feel like that involves a functioning stethoscope.
Okay.
Definitely choke someone with it. So keeping that.
I'm terrified about all your sex lives.
I want some hot pants because what's life without them? And then I want a nice fitted nurse's coat. So it's still like classy sexy.
All right. Well, since none of you went with corset, which is the tried and true mannequin repellent clothing item, the mannequins immediately suss y'all 3 out and know y'all aren't one of them and attack each of you.
They're like sexy person, ice fisherman, sexy person, legitimate nurse, not sexy nurse. This. That's a sexy firefighter, but
You should have went with the crotchless pants, John. Then you would have got away with it.
Almost gonna be my choice too, but a little bit of modesty.
Who says I'm not wearing the corset under the nurse's coat? I guess the rules of the game.
Yeah, I asked for 3 items, unfortunately. No one said corset. So that means 3 of you roll and 1 of you is going to perish.
oh no.
Fuck.
Well, if tradition holds.
A 2.
Okay.
1.
A 2.
John gets ripped apart by the
Wow,
mannequins.
that's terribly unexpected. All right, well, John died first, per tradition. That's incredible, actually, because we didn't plan that at all.
Congratulations to living up to your legacy.
So as the mannequins are tearing John apart, just in rage and bloodlust, Garrett sees this as an opportunity. He creeps out from behind the clothing rack, cat in hand. He goes up and he rescues Mark and Kim, and the 3 of them escape unharmed and a little bit worse for wear.
Little sex shop of horrors.
But unfortunately, 1 group member short. So they say their goodbyes in their own sort of way, as best you can when you're being pursued by an army of mannequins.
Garrett, would you like to take a moment to say a little something for our lost comrade?
John, you could have dressed sexier as a fireman. That was your first mistake. Every time I see a dildo from this day forward, I'll always think of you. I wish you the best. but I'll get over it.
He died as he lived.
Devoured by mannequins in a sexy fireman's outfit.
Truly, his lack of experience in this shop of sort is what led to his downfall. I'm sure of it.
It was foretold in the stars. John dies first.
Good point. Okay.
We cut to an whole crazy voodoo lady. She's like, the bones foretold. We're like, oh God.
But you know what, John? You went out a warrior. You took out a few mannequins before they ultimately got you.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right. So you went down with a firefight.
A sexy firefight.
And there will be campfire stories about you.
And then cease and desist letters.
And eventually, 25 years later, they named the town of Weimar Johnner. And there's a statue of you right outside of Weimar's Lube and Rail.
I forgot that was the name.
All right. Well, does that wrap chapter 4?
And that is the end of chapter 4.
All right, John, you almost made it to the end. One more chapter to go.
I'm
One more.
extremely stressed now that someone has actually died.
It seems very real.
It's getting real. I know. I feel it.
Also, on such an arbitrary thing. Like, oh, you didn't pick a corset, you're fucked.
Are we going in with our costumes? Like
Going forward, you
going to
have to,
chapter
yes.
5 looking like Hugh Hefner from here on out?
You didn't have to, you had time enough to put them on, but not time enough
I
to
need
take
my
them
hot pants of power.
Well, you've got them. You've got your whole outfit.
on. You're good.
Let's see if we can make it through with 3 survivors.
Okay, so let's do an items check really quick.
Okay.
So we have your various costume pieces. We have Garrett's cat. We have Mark's... No, Mark doesn't have a nose anymore. Mark's rope, right? Is that still on the table?
Tattered
wrench.
rope.
The wrench is on the table. Okay. Good.
Stethoscope for choking.
Yes.
John's skin, which is now an item that I have with me.
I gotta use all the meat.
It's a one-time use, but damn it, baby, we going all the way with this.
So as y'all are escaping the sex shop, the mannequins have not given up chase. They are
assholes.
rapidly descending upon you, so you're moving as fast as you can, and you are chased into none other than a silo. So as you approach the silo,
Like a farm silo?
Like a grain silo?
a grain silo.
Oh, is there grain in it?
Don't know yet. We'll find out.
Okay.
So we're coming upon the silo.
Coming upon the
Okay.
silo. Yes. You are chased towards a silo. You see that
Which
you
looks like a giant dildo, which is fitting for our lost comrade.
I immediately name the silo Mortimer P. Buttersworth. Yes.
Okay, so the mannequins are trying to get in and you have to make a decision really quickly. You can either decide to barricade the door to keep the mannequins out. You can try to look for weapons of some other kind in the silo. Or you can run through the second door as quickly as possible. That second door being the one that was not visible from the outside.
Like it's one or the other. We can't do one after the other.
You can still, you just have to make a decision quickly. But yeah, you can still do other
Should
things.
probably look real quick for weapons.
Quick decisions are a specialty, clearly.
I would think we should barricade the door. That might give us a chance to look for other weapons. Wasn't barricading one of the options?
Do we have something to barricade the door with?
Rusty pitchfork through the door handles or something?
Random farm equipment.
Let's barricade the door then.
Okay. Now, what do you decide? So the door's barricaded. Mannequins are pacified momentarily, but you were only able to barricade it with like a splintered 2x4. So it's not going to be holding up for much longer.
Let's take a quick look around the room, see if we can find anything useful.
Okay. So there is a rusty pitchfork, a large iron rod, and a really old shotgun with 2 shots. So you will now roll to see who gets what.
Come on, and Rod, we trust.
I want the pitchfork. I got a 3.
I got a 2.
1.
Okay,
got
so
a 1.
Mark, you get the large iron rod, which is not as reliable as the rusty pitchfork, but hits heavier, and you will instantly kill or stun an enemy.
Okay.
Garrett, you have the rusty pitchfork. It's more reliable than the large iron rod. It has a 3 in 4 chance of hitting, but will not instantly kill. So that'll be one that you roll for.
Okay.
And then Kim, since you rolled highest, you get a really old shotgun with 2 shots. It will automatically hit and either instantly kill or stun, but you can only use it 2 times.
She shoots Mark and Garrett.
I win.
There can be only one.
Okay, so you've barricaded. You've looked for weapons. Good job barricading the door before looking for weapons. So you're left with running through the door that was not visible from the outside. Okay. So you go through the second door. Upon entering, you find yourself in what looks like a nearly identical silo. The exceptions are that the room is empty, save for Hank's mutilated corpse.
Fucking serves him right.
I wonder what got him. I think it was the bull or the mannequins.
The squid thing. Octopus.
Or was it Jared Leto's Joker laughing that did him in?
So from the dead, I'll tell you, if I learned anything from
I know what happened.
if I learned anything from Breakfast Club, if you mess with the bull, you get the horns. So maybe that's what happened to poor Hank.
Yeah. So Hank's mutilated corpse is strung up on a meat hook in the middle of the room. He's naked and he's split down the middle with his guts hanging out.
Gross.
So you now see two doors where there once was one. Now there are two. One has the sound of a crying baby coming out from under it, and the other has a pool of blood slowly oozing out.
Cool.
You can either choose to enter either of those doors.
And you said answer. You said you could choose to answer either one from those.
I'm sorry. You can choose to enter either one of those doors.
It's like, 'cause I'm not answering either one.
We don't want any. Thank you. Go away.
All right, so crying baby
Yeah.
trap.
You think so?
Yeah. Blood oozing out from under the door. Clearly, whatever's behind there's already fucking dead.
But then it's just something dead. The thing is we've got weapons. We're gonna have to see one of these things.
Isn't there like crying babies tend to lure people out of things because they're like, oh, let me save the baby. It's a trap.
Oh, I didn't say we have to save the baby. I'm just saying. What if we open both doors and the thing from inside the blood room is lured by the crying baby and goes in that room? We lock that door and then we go to the blood room.
Brilliant.
This is why you guys pay me the big bucks.
If
only John was here, it'd make it so much better.
Are you saying you want to go with option?
No, we're not going to do that option.
Open
I was
both
just saying,
doors at the same time.
Operation. Let's screw ourselves over.
Blood room.
We could post up. She's got a shotgun. I got a pitchfork. You got a rod. Okay, and
Only got 2 shots.
Okay. Then why don't you guys get my back?
you swing the door open.
I'm going to open blood door. Is that cool? That's what
support it.
we're doing. Okay. Blood door is open.
Okay. Blood door is open, and you walk into the room. The blood door slams shut behind you.
Oh, we went into the blood room. Mm-hmm. Oh, just go. Okay, the option was go in or just open the doors.
So
okay.
I singly get pulled in?
No, all of
us.
As a group.
Okay.
Hope you guys like the blood room.
All right. Jailer walking into the room, the door slams shut behind you. Hank's corpse is still visible, and he's gushing blood from the wound in his stomach. The other door, of course, the baby door, is now locked. So there is a door next to Hank, and a key can be seen around Hank's neck. But unfortunately, his body hangs about 30 feet up in the air. So he's sort of showering his blood and his innards down on y'all. But you notice he has a key hanging up. The room begins slowly filling with blood. And as it begins filling, you begin to feel things brushing up against you as if something is swimming in the blood. You have to ride the blood up to the corpse and then dive down to unlock the door.
So we're in a chamber filling up with blood. Mm-hmm. The exit is at the bottom of the chamber, but the key is around dead Hank's body.
Right. So essentially what you'd have to do is you would have to wait till the blood fills up high enough.
I'm excellent at
to
treading
reach
water.
the key and then swim down and unlock the door. So as y'all are waiting for the blood to rise higher so you can reach the key, suddenly Garrett is grabbed by something in the blood, forcing him down below into the blood that is really, really deep now.
Can I stab it with my pitchfork?
Yes, you can. You can roll for that. So remember the pitchfork, just so we're all on the same page. So the pitchfork has a 3 in 4 chance of hitting, but it will not instantly kill. And okay. Mark, you still have your rod, and Kim, you still have your shotgun. Which
I ready the rod to spoil the child. Is that how that goes?
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
Which is a really fucked up way of saying beat your kids and they'll behave.
Right, okay. Well, I'm going to make this thing behave, if you know what I mean.
Oh, nice. I got a 1.
Oh, no. Did you just stab
Can I roll for the cat? The cat got a 3. I don't know what that does.
So, unfortunately, Garrett, since you rolled a 1, you missed completely.
Okay.
And the creature grabbed you, dragging you down to the depths of the blood.
Do I have an option to try to help before this happens with my rod?
You may remember the rod is less reliable as the pitchfork. There's a 1 in 2 chance.
It's all or nothing, baby. I don't see a way out for you down there.
If I die, I want you to sacrifice yourself immediately.
Oh, no, I'm not going to.
I win!
I rolled a 1.
Jesus Christ, Mark.
What did I win?
You win. So Garrett comes back up for air a little bit before being dragged back down again. And as he's being dragged back down, in similar fashion to Terminator 2, he lowers his arm, gets lowered down, and his middle finger is the last thing that is seen before he gets pulled down.
I've earned
into
that.
the bloody depths of hell, I'm assuming.
I'm sorry, Garrett.
I would attempt to shoot, but I can't see what I'm shooting. I could probably just shoot Garrett if I'm shooting in blood. I can't see.
Put me out of my misery.
Nah.
What happened to my cat?
The cat, however, is still alive. And the cat leapt to Kim's shoulders.
Well, then I live on to the spirit of the cat.
Yes.
Sorry, Garrett.
I swear, Mark. All you had to do was roll anything higher than a fucking 1.
Well, as the odds have proven, today they're not in my favor. I've rolling ones all day long.
I had a pretty good run.
You did.
Kim and Mark, the blood levels rise high enough. Kim and Mark reach up and they grab the key off of dead Hank's neck. And somehow they thought that they were going to have to swim down into the blood to try and unlock the door. But as they're sort of psyching themselves up for that, getting ready for it, blood levels sink rapidly, almost as if they're being drained. And now they are on solid ground once more. They go through the door ahead, unlock it, and they open it.
Is my corpse in the ground, or am I just gone? I want them to have to step over my fucking corpse to get out of this room. All right, I want them to know.
Look at what you
I
did.
want Mark to really have to look at it. I want Mark to roll to see if he trips and falls on his rod after my tripping on my dead body.
Well, from all the ones I'm rolling.
Roll it. I want to see.
A 1. I tripped over your body.
Put the dice down, Mark.
So Mark trips over Garrett's body before making it to the door and unlocking it. Then Mark and Kim open the door and they walk in. The room they walk into now is identical to the room before it, but now we have demonic symbols are on the walls and we have cardboard boxes stacked up as well. Not only do we have the body of Hank, we now have the bodies of John and Garrett strung up on meat hooks as well.
I like to think Garrett's body still is flashing the middle finger. He's just rigor mortis like that.
Is John still in his sexy firefighter outfit? Okay,
He
good.
is, yes.
Died as I lived.
They now notice grain is on the floor as well.
In a silo, imagine that.
It only took us 4 rooms.
You go and peer inside the boxes, because why not? Stack of cardboard boxes. Inside the boxes are porn magazines filled with women being mutilated by clowns.
Ew.
And the same strange, unreadable script as what covers the walls.
It's a horrible kink.
I don't know if that's a porn magazine. That's something.
We don't
that's someone's
kink shame.
fanzine.
No.
All right, fine. But still, mutilated
Although
corpse
be nice
clowns.
to women.
Yes, please.
So you open the door ahead of you, and the blood quickly, on the floor, the blood quickly soaks down into the grain, and the
Grain for
ground
the win.
rumbles as if it takes pleasure in consuming the blood.
Ooh, Grain's a freak.
The grain is ankle high now, and aside from the meat hooks with the corpses that are still that are hanging on them, there's nothing else in this next room. The floor is soft and pitching slightly.
I feel very uncomfortable in this sexy, bloody grain clown porno room.
Well, Mark, they forget that the grain is the most erogenous zone of the body.
Would any of you like to check the grain?
Sounds like a trap.
Why not?
Go against the grain, Mark.
Oh, man. Checking the grain.
Okay.
That's a you.
Hey, it's a 4.
Fuck
on.
you.
So you check the grain and you find, or Mark bends down and successfully bends down, I guess, and checks the grain.
I can't pull up shirts, but I sure know how to bend over.
Which, oddly enough, was a tagline in one of the porno DVDs that we saw from Chapter 4. And he finds that the grain is made of human skin.
Gross.
Mark and Kim continue on, and they enter the next room, and the sound of tearing metal is heard behind them. The mannequins from before have caught up with you.
I'm so tired of these damn mannequins.
I have a question.
I think we should take some heads off.
From the death question, how many rooms are in this silo? Oh Lord, this is like a
of it
silo
like-
compound.
It's like the PT of silos.
Okay.
It's just one continuous
Like loop.
hallway. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I understand that. Also, Mark, hope you learned a lesson. Never check the grain.
Had I known it was made of people's skin, I wouldn't have touched it in the first place. But also, I'm imagining this silo, which is normally cylindrical in shape. If you look from the top of it, maybe it's like a Trivial Pursuit wedge kind of situation.
Oh.
It's going in circles like that.
Could be, or it's just a magic silo. I mean, we
Or
had a
one of the
fucking
two.
magic circus tent. Why not?
That's a good point.
And a TARDIS sex shop. So
Inside this silo is Miami, Florida.
So the mannequins have caught up with you. You'll have to either flee or fight. Remember,
Can you give us a number of mannequins?
yes,
Is it like a whole horde?
I only got 2 shots.
a whole horde of mannequins.
I'm thinking because I only have 2 shots, probably not fight. Someone's got a very unreliable lead pipe. Rod.
Rod, yeah.
Remember, both rod and shotgun can instantly stun or kill.
2 of
this
them. I
point-
got 2 shotgun shells.
At this point, the horde of mannequins has sort of become this hive mind, right? Where what you do to one will happen to the rest of them.
So I only got to hit 1.
Correct.
And I got a 100% hit rate. Bring it on.
Okay.
I'm ready for this. Shoot them. I want to
Okay.
go home.
So Kim raises her shotgun, which again is an insta-kill or an insta-stun. So any insta-kill weapons will instead stun the monster. So Kim stuns the monster, allowing Mark and Kim to escape through the next door. So you have escaped the mannequins, and now you are in probably the strangest area of the grain silo. The biggest area of the grain silo, so big that it is nearly a football field in length. There are hundreds
Magic
upon
silo.
hundreds of bodies hanging from meat hooks. Hank, John, and Garrett being among
Oh, they
them.
got the whole town, didn't they?
The chains of the meat hooks are fading into the darkness of the ceiling, which is way too high to see. Yes, they did get the entire town, which is why the town of Weimar was barren. The ground seems to be made of grain, that same human flesh style grain that Mark is all too familiar with at this point.
Still gross.
And as you're walking, you're slowly sinking into it if you don't keep walking, so you have to keep moving. There's an altar in the center of the room, and you notice a robed figure standing next to the altar. And as you approach, you see that the robed figure is a middle-aged woman, and she explains that her cult has summoned a powerful demon, and it must feed on the citizens of Weimar, Texas. And as
Okay.
the old woman is speaking to you,
That's cool with me. Can we leave?
as the old woman is speaking to you, you see,
ma'am. All right.
as an old woman is speaking to you, you see that there is another door far, far away. She tells you that something must be sacrificed in order to appease the demon.
She just sacrificed the whole goddamn town.
She's saying that one final sacrifice must be made in order to appease the
Can I
demon.
just say in my head canon that lady is also the head hoe? So I'm just gonna throw that out there.
And from beyond the grave, John cracked the code.
I also assume this was Tessa Thompson or whoever, Thornton, or what was her name? The head hoe?
Tracy Thompson, who
Tracy
was the
Thompson.
who
Jesse
was the
Bob
head
Thornton.
honcho, yes, at one point. So
Shotgun
one sacrifice needs to be made, and Mark
Her,
and Kim are
it's
left
her.
with a very, very difficult choice.
No, I'm shooting the fucking demon lady.
Yes, please.
So, Kim, you have less points than Mark, so you're rolling for this one. Or rather, you're making the decision here. Do
Kill the
you
demon
kill
lady.
Mark? Do you kill yourself? Do you kill the woman? Or do you run away? Meanwhile,
like
you're
kill the
sinking, so y'all are
woman.
sinking into the grain, right?
No, I'm running
hundreds
continuous
of
circles.
bodies. Demons sound like some shit's about to go down unless a decision is made right now.
There's a creepy song playing, I'm sure.
Paul Wall.
Well, I'm a good friend, so I'm not going to shoot Mark.
Yay.
You're welcome.
The cat grabs a shotgun and shoots Mark. Decision made. Let's go home.
I'm going to go big air and shoot the demon lady.
Okay.
She just summoned him. Doesn't mean, or her, demons. Either way.
This is going to be on your And One mixtape. Just want you to know. This is crazy shit.
Okay, so Kim, what's your catchphrase? What's your kill line you're in this thing with?
Oh, man, I didn't prepare for this.
That should be it. Uncomfortable laughter.
So Kim laughs uncomfortably, which will be quoted by generations
it's
to come.
Clearly, say goodnight, bitch.
Okay, so Kim says,
Who's
that.
the head hoe now, bitch?
Yes. So Kim raises her shotgun, saying, "Who's the head ho now, bitch?" and kills the cultist leader. But in so doing, the grain grabs hold of both Kim and Mark, dragging them down. They reach up for a body, and now they will roll for a 1 in 2 chance of seeing if they're successful in grabbing the
Wait,
body.
so what do I have to roll to win here?
Mark, maybe.
From beyond the grave, Garrett passes me his lucky die.
Like a Chris Kattan in a house on Haunted Hill.
A 4.
Oh,
I rolled a 4.
Okay, so Mark grabs a body.
4 too.
Fight,
Okay.
fight.
So both Mark and Kim grabbing a body in time to not be sucked down by the grain. And then they watch as everything is consumed by an enormous mouth.
Ooh,
Classic.
gross. It's like a sarlacc pit of gross flesh and sex toys.
Thus bringing about the end to the group and the end to the game.
Wait, so did we live?
Y'all got eaten.
What the fuck? We grabbed bodies.
But everything is consumed by an enormous mouth.
This is some bullshit. I want to speak to your manager.
I didn't necessarily say that grabbing a body was a good thing. It's just you had a 1 in 2 chance of grabbing a body.
Well,
Formal protest.
we made it to the end at least, but we didn't have a happy ending. All right, well,
There's an alternate ending where basically it's John and Mark walk up to my place and like, Kim's on her way. What do you guys want to do today? I was like, I say we just sit here and watch fucking movies. We're like, cool, that sounds like a good idea. At least we can't get into trouble here. And we all live.
To be fair, I wouldn't have gotten on the hang.
I mean, we can
bus.
still go to a sex shop. It's just not in Weimar, Texas.
has anybody ever been to Weimar?
No.
And I'm never going now.
I stopped at a gas station one time.
Until you looked it up in Wikipedia, I thought it was fake. I just
I
assumed.
did too. I thought it was a fake town.
Okay, well, let's take a look back and see what other options we might have come across. Maybe some situations that would have led to a quicker death. You said the soonest we could have started dying off was chapter 2. Is that correct?
Right on, yes. So because like I say, the students took the charge of this. And first off, just wanted to congratulate the Texas State University Honors College Writer Circle students. I mean, this was a lot of fun, and I think y'all really churned out something really special here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for participating. It was a lot of fun to see what you guys came up with. We went through all kinds of crazy scenarios. Never thought I'd end up in a sex shop if I was in a horror movie, but there you go.
Yeah. So the first death that could have happened was the moment where a player, in this case it was Kim, is strung up in the barn. Y'all do have the option of just leaving her.
and they say chivalry is dead.
The other option was Garrett, when you got hit by the bull. If you rolled lower, you would have died from the bull as well. So those were the two possible deaths in that one. There's a whole thing though. None of y'all went to the house, the group didn't go to the house. If you ended up going into the house, you would have throughout a series of events would have been gifted a shotgun to use later on. So I know we have the shotgun that comes out. The shotgun ends up being, because it's a staple, right? Like you gotta have a shotgun in these things. But yeah, you could have had one a lot earlier.
Didn't help us in the end.
No, it did not. In the circus one, with Gene Simmons, Bill Skarsgård, Chris Angel, we completely missed the what was in the Not Scary at All door. That was Arnold Schwarzenegger. What was cool about this one though is this one was like player's choice. You know what I mean? So this one had a lot of deaths in it with what was behind those various doors. You know what I mean? So the Chris Angel stuff, all the other players could have died at that moment based on the decisions there. Only one could have died. In this case, no one died because you went for the circuit breaker. With the tiger room, so there was the original scenario was the 2 colored ropes and the 2 colored levers. Obviously, they're correlated. So, Mark, if you were to lower the green lever, well, then I believe Garrett, you were wrapped in green. He would have been lowered and eaten by the tiger. If you would have done the red one, John would have been lowered. And then the third one was going to be a mixed rope and the same thing. So Kim would have died either way if you went for a lever.
That was my conclusion.
Yeah. But you went for the nose, the inconsequential nose. nose, which was actually in here, and they didn't think anyone was gonna go for. I didn't think so either. I remember saying, and whenever we read all these things over for the first time, I said, no one is gonna fucking think to throw that nose in the tiger ring. But you did, turning the tiger into a tabby. But yeah, that could have. The game could have ended, or a lot of people could have died.
See, I was assuming that they wrote that nose in because they know that half of this podcast hates clowns and would avoid the nose. That's why I grabbed it.
They all are listeners now, so yes, they have put stuff in.
We're sorry.
There was a thing, I didn't do it, but I just want to make a shout out to the people who wrote this next one, the Weimer Lubin Rail. It says at the top, fun stuff throughout this section. At his discretion, I can have individual party members roll, and if you fail, you get a hard on. I guess, Kim, you're excluded from that.
Hey.
And who would have figured out
our
something?
own way.
Who would have figured out something? And if they succeed, they don't. And I just appreciated this. It doesn't really affect gameplay. It's just for funsies. so we could. I
Classic boner humor. Am I right?
Yeah. And the only reason I didn't do that, writers of this one, is not to disparage this little jab here, but just because I felt it would have. I was already going through, so many things, and I just felt that would have added.
Well, full disclosure, John had a hard on the whole time anyway. So it didn't matter.
Y'all didn't go to the DVD place. If y'all went to the DVDs, it would have been like a lab. It says here, a lewd labyrinth of sex. This is one where everybody could have died. If anyone were to look behind you, the mannequins would have caught up and killed all of you. So with the silo, if you went through the door with the crying baby.
Welcome to Babies R Us.
Yeah. There's a single crib placed under Hank's corpse. And his corpse. This was really cool, and I could have really gotten into like some body horror stuff with this one, but Hank's corpse would have been spinning like a mobile or a mobile, however. I don't know.
Yeah.
What did Hank do to piss this cult off? Because clearly he delivered the four of us.
It's like the beginning of 30 Days of Night, where that one guy's helping out and he gets screwed over by the vampires anyway.
Yeah, probably like that. And inside the crib is a single baby. It's unremarkable, except for there's a pentagram tattooed on its forehead. Y'all could have if y'all did that, y'all could have
Tattoos
chosen.
a baby.
Yeah, don't tattoo babies.
Y'all could have chosen to either take the baby or leave the baby.
Can we do it like a Raiders of the Lost Ark thing and like replace the baby with the cat because they weigh about the same and just swap it and then no?
I would have let you roll for that.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah,
I would have kept the cat. Sorry, baby.
Let's go back and replay so we can get to that. If you decide to take the baby, you kind of avoid dangers all the way up until you get to the woman. So when you get to the cultist, let's say you all didn't have the baby, but if you had the baby, that was an option. So a sacrifice has to be made, right? Was the whole thing, and you could either kill your friend, you could kill yourself, you could kill the baby, you can kill the woman, or you can run away. So Kim, had you chosen to kill Mark, you suddenly feel as if you awoken from a dream, standing over the body of Mark and holding a bloody knife in the first room of the silo with nothing supernatural occurring. There are sirens outside.
Classic way to go right to prison.
Yeah. There are sirens outside, and you would have been arrested for the murder of Mark. But if you kept the baby, then there would be no sirens. Like, it would just be you standing with holding a baby.
But then you're locked down with a baby for 18 years.
Yeah.
And then you're playing into Rosemary's Baby, and you're just going to do that whole scenario in the sequel.
Yes. If you chose to sacrifice yourself, the other member will awaken as if from a dream.
And also go to prison?
The farm is abandoned with nothing abnormal about it. There's no sirens. Kim's body, so you would have been nowhere to be seen. And time goes on as if Mark forgets that they even had the friends. So
forget my sacrifice.
And if you kept the baby, everything.
Classic Mark.
And if you kept the baby, everything seems to be fine. So essentially, if you keep the baby towards the end, like, it's completely fine. It's like, sweet music plays, and it's like, oh, maybe all this shit happened. Maybe there's still hope, like that kind of ending. If you choose to sacrifice the baby, the grain will begin sinking down, and then we do the whole getting a body, grabbing a body in time. If you are able to grab a body in time, you will watch as everything is consumed by an enormous mouth. And then you'll awaken as if from a dream, standing over a dead baby. There are sirens outside.
Awkward.
And then y'all are going to be arrested for baby killing. If you attempt to run, You would have to deal with the woman and the corpses, which all come back to life. So, John and Garrett, you could have made a reprise there. We would try to grab
Maybe in the
them,
sequel, John. Maybe in the sequel.
which would have resulted in a roll. The grain becomes harder and harder to walk through. If you make it through the door, you would have been able to exit and find what would look like an abandoned farm. And you still have the woman, and then at that point you kill the woman, and it shifts back to ending D, which was the ending that y'all got. So the only way to have it's all bad, you know, but sacrificing yourself was the way to go with
The better ending.
right.
Okay.
You know, like I say, we wanted to make a streamlined version. I mean, something that was, you know, digestible and approachable for everybody. But I mean, there was some pretty intricate stuff in here. Super proud of all of them.
Yeah, they did a great job. That was really fun. They definitely put some thought into some of the stuff. Like I was like, okay, I thought it was throwaway, and you can tell they really went down those pathways on each one, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, thank you so much for putting in the time and effort to build that for us. It was a lot of fun.
this is a fun little side project.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Y'all never cease to amaze me. And this was something that y'all, you know, volunteering your time and talent like this means the world. And it was a lot of fun for us to get together and play this. So thank y'all.
Yeah, and if you have any other ideas for fun little things like this that you think would be cool for us to do, hit us up on the social media. Let us know. I mean, we're always open to kind of fun, you know, side ideas to do in between the episodes. This will be, I think, a 0.5 episode. So as always, tune in every Tuesday for a new episode of the podcast where we talk about horror movies. We run through those plots. I mean, if you're listening to this, you probably know us by now. But if not, then, you know, welcome. And that's what we do.
Kim, Jordan, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. This was fantastic.
Thank you.
You can find more Grave Talk podcast content at our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or www.thegravetalk.com. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.